Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Lingle, where tonight the Lingle Fort Laramie Doggers play host to the Pine Bluffs Hornets in a key CWAC matchup game here, a game that will go a long ways towards determining seeding in the playoffs that will kick off here, no pun intended, in a couple of weeks. Tonight, I'm glad to be joined in the broadcast booth by Chris Jenkins, who will be videoing, and my good friend Michael Schmidt. Michael, thanks for coming out and being with us. Your thoughts on this one?
You know, I haven't been able to catch many of these CWAC games. It's good to be back out here tonight. Don't know another place I'd rather be. Of course, this game has a lot of importance for the first place seeding in the upcoming playoffs. Lingle's got a home field advantage coming off last week's loss to Southeast by 2 late. I would think they'd come out and be motivated. They're going to face a very talented Pine Bluffs team. They've got a lot of weapons. They're well coached. They're 6-0. And they're looking to stay that way. So I think we're going to see a very entertaining contest. It's not too late if you're sitting at home. It's a beautiful evening out. Hop in the car, come on down, have a hot chocolate, and watch the game.
Yep, it'll be a good one. It should be a good one, as you mentioned. Pine in at 6-0, Lingle in at 5-1. The winner of this one has to wait and see what happens next week in that matchup between Pine Bluffs and Southeast. Lingle would like nothing more than to come in here, hold home field advantage, knock off Pine, and then see Pine go home next week and knock off Southeast, which would create a three-way tie right there at the top of the CWAC standings.
I would guess, I'm not that familiar with the playoff scenario, how they do it, but looking at the opponents that Lingle played compared to both Southeast and Pine, I would think that they probably have more of advantage on Pine Bluffs and Southeast for power points. Is that how they do it?
No. It is. Okay. It is all based on win-loss records and
common opponents.
Yep. And I think that they've all played the same opponents. So it would appear that they are just about ready to do the national anthem here. So I think what we'll do is we'll send it back to the studio. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll have starting lineups for you on the other side of this 2-minute break.
This is Wade Brew, Market President with Pinnacle Bank. Pinnacle Bank has been serving the lending needs of farmers, ranchers, and commercial business owners in the Wyobraska area, where we've called home for over 100 years. Let us put our resources to work for you with local decision-making from a family-owned bank. Give us a call or visit us at www.wypinnbank.com. Pinnacle Bank, Torrington and Mitchell, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Anderson Carpet is proud to have been your flooring expert for the past 44 years, honoring small-town values yet featuring a huge selection that is sure to surprise. Choose from their stock of carpet, hardwood, vinyl plank, vinyl tile, or sheet vinyl for any project. And they have the experts on hand to install them all, giving you a look you'll love for years to come. Stop in and visit today. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturdays from 9 to 1. Anderson Carpet in Lingle.
It feels good to be free. Free to come and go. Set your pace and choose your path. Banner Torrington Community Hospital offers new technologies, in-state specialists for the road less traveled, and the healthcare professionals you know for a familiar face along the way. Torrington Community Hospital, providing a wide breadth of care, making healthcare easier so life can be better.
We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
So I'll just read them
You'll
both
do it.
off. Yeah. Welcome back to Lingle, everybody. Time for our starting lineups, and they are brought to you by Simply Real Estate. Whether you're buying or selling, Simply Real Estate has a team of realtors that will make sure that the process is as simple and stress-free as possible. They also offer rental management. Richard, Jess, Nikki, Charla, Wendy, and Suzanne would love to assist you with all of your real estate needs. Give them a call at 307-338-3069 or stop by their office, Simply Real Estate, where they make real estate simple for you. Let's meet both of those starting offenses here for the visiting Pine Bluffs Hornets first. They will go this way. Up front, they will put Diego Peñawa. Peñawa, a 6', 185-pound senior. David Merrifield at 5'9", 265 pounds. He is a junior. And Felix Gregory, a 6'2", 210-pound senior. Mitchell Burkhofer will be the tight end in the formation, a 5'10", 225-pound junior. The wideouts will be Colin Jessen and Ryan Fornstrom. Jessen, a 6'5", 170-pound senior, and Fornstrom, a 6 foot even, 165-pound senior. The backfield, the backfield will be Abe Serrano, a 5'9", 150-pound junior, and the quarterback is Stu Lerwick. 6'2", 185 pounds. He is a senior. Hornets are coached by Brian Anderson, Will Gray. Let's meet those Lingo starters. For the Doggers, they will go this way. The up front crew will include Hadley Fleming, a senior tight end. Also, got to get back onto the right line here. Number 53 is Boyd Oliver, a 270-pound senior. Cooper Smith, a 175-pound sophomore. Owen Shilrup is the tight end of the formation. He is a 210-pound senior. Slade Hopkins will be the running back, 150 pounds. He is a senior. Nolan Spears will be another of the wideouts for them, 160 pounds. He is a junior. Loudon Brimmer will be the slot back, 160-pound sophomore. And in the backfield, Brian McCoy at 175 pounds is a senior, and Caden Riggs, 165-pound sophomore. Coaches for the Doggers, Brandon Gifford, John Watson, and Bryce Hill. So, folks, they are just about done with starting lineups here. We have time for 1:30. When we come back, we'll have the kickoff in our CWAC Game of the Week right after this 30-second break.
The Bluffs Vet Clinic in Pine Bluffs offers the best professional medical care for your animals. Whether livestock or personal pets, you can count on quality of care that your animals deserve. When it comes to ensuring recovery from surgical or non-surgical treatments, Dr. Shane, Nicodemus, Young, and Tanner utilize the latest in care technology, as they know how much your pet means to you. For complete vet care, call Bluffs Vet Clinic at 245-9263.
Welcome back. Lingo Fort Laramie Doggers playing host to the Pine Bluffs Hornets in a key CWAC matchup here. Again, the Doggers won the toss. They have deferred, so they will kick this off to Pine. Michael, as you mentioned in that pregame, that is a high-powered Pine Bluffs offense.
Like I said, I haven't been able to catch a game. I've listened to some, and I've watched them on NFHS. And when they get it rolling, they kind of go right down the field.
Yep. I'll tell you, when you can spread the field a little bit in this 9-man game, which Pine has the ability to do with a quarterback like Lerwick, that is a big plus. Same could be said for Lingo, though. They showed they showed the ability to spread the field there last week, so this will be interesting. Riggs has it teed up. Back deep to receive Schmidl and Fornstrom for the Hornets. Riggs approaches, and we are underway. Schmidl will watch this bounce at the 10. Now Fields works from left to right. Across the 15, turns it up, out to the 20, tripped up there. And that is where Pine will start 1st and 10. Looks like they will spot that just at about the 21-yard line.
Talking to you just a little earlier, you said you expect to see Pine throw the ball a little more than Lingle on this, more of a rushing attack.
That would be my prediction on it. I'll tell you, if Pine watched film on that Lingle and Southeast game last week, Southeast did a pretty nice job through the air. Quick out route here, the wheel route. He's got Jessen, and it goes off of Jessen's fingertips. Well, you see it right away. They're going to go right after him, aren't they?
Yep. They went deep and had him open. He ran a good, just a little slight fake inside and went back outside, and he had it. He just right off his fingertips.
So the first pass falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down and 10. Pine will send 2 receivers left. 1 back in the backfield out of the pistol. They'll hand this time to the first back through. Nice hole over the right side.
I didn't get a number there.
That is Karsten
5.
Freeberg.
Yep.
That is a 6 foot even freshman. And this is the 3rd Pine game that I've done. I don't believe I've called that number thus far. So another weapon in that arsenal.
Did we have a penalty on the play?
Must have. Holding? Nope. Motion penalty against the Hornets. That'll bring that one back. So the nice carry by Freeburg is for naught. Ball goes back inside the 20 to the 15-yard line. About the 16. Still second down, but make it 2nd and 15. One to the right, one to the left from the pistol. Lerwick hands off on the inside handoff. Another big hole over that right side. Carry this time.
36.
35 is
35.
the ball carrier, and that is Taylor Beacon.
Looks like it was good for 8.
Nice chunk there for Beacon. Bring up 3rd down and 7. Thank you, Chad Schaefer. I have just been informed that Dalton Schaefer is back in the lineup and is wearing that number 5. So Schaefer had been out since the opening weekend against Shoshone. Good to see him back in the lineup. Good to know that his dad's listening to us. We won't say anything disparaging about Chad.
Oh, they went long again.
Yes, they did, and he's got a receiver, but he overthrows. From. Yep. Well, Pine will go 3 and out here on their first possession. The defense for the Doggers holds, so.
Pretty well protected.
Yeah, it was.
He kind of gave it an inside-outside move, and well protected by the Doggers.
Likes to throw that little out fake, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
3rd and 8.
4th and 8.
Thank you. 4th and 8, and Pine will punt it away. Brimmer back deep to receive. From the 10, bangs it out of there. Nice punt.
Nice punt.
Yep. Brimmer will have troubles handling it. Picks it up. Now turns it upfield, and he's got room over the 40. Cuts it back inside. Still on his feet. Wrestled to the ground at about the 47-yard line. Well, that one was spooky from the beginning, but a nice return from Loudon Brimmer.
Yeah, picked up about 25 yards.
I think that little fumble there at the beginning was the old fumble-rooski, the rope-a-dope. Put him to sleep.
As they were diving for the ball, I'm going to pick it up and run.
Uh-huh. 1st and 10 Doggers. Great field position. Ball at about the 49-yard line. 2 receivers split wide right. Power eye left. McCoy will turn in hand to Riggs, and Riggs has a big hole. Over the right side, still on his feet. Drugged down as he crosses midfield, but I see a flag on the field. Going to be an illegal block out there on the edge. I think this one's coming back, Michael.
Yeah, it looked like it. Nice shifty little move there by Riggs.
Yeah, it was.
Must be holding spot foul.
Yep. Illegal block in the back, so that will bring this one back. So both teams with penalties here to start this one.
Little nerves filling themselves out.
As you mentioned, must have been a spot foul because they only lose 5 yards on the net here, so it must have been up the field where the penalty occurred. So it'll bring up 1st, and we'll just call it 14. Pine showing blitz here. Backs out of it. Handoff on the inside to Hopkins. Hopkins tripped up as he crosses the 45. Back out to the original line of scrimmage. Picks up 4. That'll bring up, actually give him a gain of 3. Bring up 2nd down and 11.
Pine was wanting to show a little fake blitz there. I would think a 9-man that would be a little dangerous, wouldn't it?
That'd sure open the field up in certain spots, you would have to think.
Doggers have gone 3 straight run plays.
They got a pair, kind of a 2-headed monster with Hopkins and Riggs. This time, Riggs will get the carry, but he's not going to get away. Pursuit going to run him down in the backfield. He'll lose 2. Good defensive pursuit there by the Hornets. I think that was Beacon in on the stop along with Fornstrom. So it'll bring up 3rd down. Opening drives kind of mirror images of one another here. Nice opening play followed by a penalty that puts them. Can you see it?
Yep.
3rd, and we'll call it 13. Long 12, short 13. Trips to the left. Single receiver right side. McCoy from the pistol. Takes a snap, throws quickly across the middle. He's got a receiver, but he overthrows. Overthrows the intended receiver, which was Riggs. Jessen was there in defense, put a pretty good shot on him.
Look like he'll remember it.
Doggers will face fourth down, and Riggs will have to go back and punt. Back deep to receive for Pine, I believe, is Serrano. Riggs stands at his 35. Bangs it out of there. Nice punt. Serrano will let it bounce. It takes a Dogger bounce inside the 20, actually inside the 15 down to about the 12-yard line. So Pine will have their first possession or their second possession.
Call that 43-yard punt. That's pretty good change into the field there.
Yep, flipped it pretty good. 8 minutes to go. In the opening quarter, we're still scoreless. Other options for football, if you don't want to listen to Mike and Mike, flip it over to 99.9. Cinch Country, you'll find Dr. Grant Jones and Lance Petch with the call on the Torrington Trailblazers and Upton Sundance Patriots game.
Nobody's going to do that.
I don't think so. Inside handoff here. That's Schaefer. Schaefer with a nice hole over the right side. He'll be drugged down as he crosses the 15 out to the 18-yard line. Nice carry there by Schaefer.
Going to call that good for 9 yards?
Yep.
Second and 1?
Second and 1.
Nice opening right over that left side of the line. Made a nice cut. Nice open field tackle by the Lingle Doggers.
Still no first down by either team here, but Pine was second and short. Like to pick up their first right here. Lerwick wants to throw. Throws right. Got a receiver. That's caught. That will be a Hornet first down. Fornstrom. Yep, on the receiving end of that one.
Call that good for 9?
Yes, out over the 30 to about the 34-yard line. You know, Michael, that is a pass play right there that's virtually impossible to defend. Receiver takes 5 steps up the field, turns around, and the ball's waiting for him. It's hard to defend that.
They've done it a few times.
Mm-hmm. First and 10, Hornets. Inside handoff to Schaefer. Nope, that's Serrano with the carry. Serrano works left to right. He'll have a gain of 8 or 9. Bring up second down and short. Sure makes your play calling easier when you've got second down and 1, second and 2.
Yeah. The Cowboys and the Huskers ought to try this once.
Mm-hmm. Gain was of 7, so we'll call it second down and 3. 2 receivers left side, 1 to the right. Lerwick wants to throw. Now is flushed. He'll flare this one out to Serrano. Serrano will haul it in and be run out of bounds at the 50. Gain of 10 on that pitch and catch. And another first down for the Hornets. Yeah, you said it. Nice and easy. Lerwick working, throwing across his body. Serrano hauls it in and carries it for the first. From midfield, fake that inside handoff, and Lerwick's going to keep it himself around left end. Runs out of bounds, untouched. Gain of 7, gain of 8, and clock stops as Lerwick ran out of bounds.
Pretty quick little fake there. Showed good speed. Both teams have fairly good speed.
Oh, and Schiller doing just what he needed to do from his end position there, but jumped that inside handoff fake, and Lerwick able to get around and out of bounds with Beacon beside him. Lerwick will reset him right side. Lerwick going to follow Beacon. Now thinks about throwing. He'll tuck it and run. Around right end, going to be tripped up, drugged down, as he will have another first down. How many are you giving him there?
7.
Yep. Man, you mentioned it earlier. What a beautiful night for football.
Yeah.
Not too bad for the middle of October.
Rather be in a rainstorm.
Could sure use it. Be nice if it felt like this right now after we had a half-inch of rain this afternoon. But you know what they say about wishing.
Yeah.
Schaefer with the carry.
Big hole.
Yep, he's got room. Schaefer with an 11-yard carry there. Another first down for Pine.
Was that Schaefer or Freeberg?
It's Schaefer.
Hey.
So, yeah, that was the text that I got. It's Dalton Schaefer, who hadn't been playing. I think this is his first game back.
Okay.
I think
He
they
had a
need
nice
him.
run earlier, brought back.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think they can use him. I think that Coach Wilgray would say that in his place, he played some other guys that have done a nice job. Jessen hauls in this pass. That's another gain of 11 and another first down. Pine making it look easy here.
Just a nice methodical drive right down the field.
Not doing anything fancy. I don't think we've seen anything over a 12-yard gain, but kind of consistently anywhere from 7 to that 12-yard range.
They play kind of a fast tempo for it.
They're right back up there. Watch them release that tight end over the middle. They're doing it right there. Fornstrom was set inside on an inside slot. He steps in, makes the catch, touchdown. 13-yard touchdown catch. Ryan Fornstrom from Stu Lerwick. 3:57 to go here in the first. Yeah, they moved him inside, set him on the line, released him off of from a tight end spot, and he was wide open. Kick by Serrano is on the way. It is good. With 3:57 to go here in the first, Pine leads at 7-0. Let's take a 1-minute timeout. We'll be back to Lingle after this break.
When it comes to putting up fences, corrals, and additional outbuildings on your farm or ranch, you can always count on Century Lumber to have on hand the materials you'll need for all kinds of projects. 3.5 by 6.5, 5 by 8, or 6 by 8 treated posts. They also carry sizes of panels and supplies for the fencing you may need to put up this year. And no matter the tank size you need for your herd, they have all sizes to choose from. They know that jobs around the farm and ranch are never ending, and that's why they're ready to help you out. Century Lumber, Torrington.
With Domino's Carside Delivery, you can carry out any 3-topping pizza for just $7.99 without leaving your car. So you don't have to interrupt your kid's favorite song.
And we'll all be friends just for one day.
You can interrupt this, actually.
Next time you carry out 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each, try Domino's Carside Delivery. Just pull up to the store, check in online, and Domino's will bring your food to you.
Now it's 14.
Welcome back to Lingle. Mike McNamee, Michael Schmidt. Glad to have you with us. CWAC Game of the Week. Pine leads at 7-0. Serrano has it teed up. Brimmer and Riggs back deep to receive. High end over end kick fielded by Brimmer at the 20. Up the field he goes, trying to get outside of the 30. Takes on tacklers, run out of bounds. Nice run by Brimmer. On the tackle for the Hornets, Jesus Solis runs Brimmer out of bounds, but Lingle will have good starting position here again. You see Brimmer effective in the return game so far. We haven't seen him work him into the offense yet. Let's see if they do so in this series. From the 40. 3 to the left. 1 to the right. McCoy stands in the pistol. Now motions across the formation. Quick out pass here. That's caught. Here's Brimmer with his first carry offensively. Off of the reception, gain of 5, maybe 6 yards on that catch to bring up 2nd down and 4.
I think they're going to give him, just past 6 yards.
Nice little play design there. Quick hitter to Brimmer. Clock runs, 3:19 to go here in the opening quarter. Same formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. McCoy will inside handoff to Hopkins. That was dangerous, wasn't it?
Yeah, they barely got that off.
Yep. Hopkins with a nice carry. He will be 1 yard short of the yard to gain. Gains 3, needed 4, so it'll bring up 3rd down and 1. Yeah, boy,
Lingle needs this conversion.
Yeah, they really do. And you're exactly right. That handoff was not clean.
No.
I wouldn't have been surprised to have seen a fumble on that exchange. 3rd and 1. Hopkins beside McCoy. McCoy from the pistol trying to get Pine to jump, and they did it.
Got it the easy way.
Yes, they did.
Second penalty on the Hornets tonight.
Yep. So McCoy doing a nice job with the hard count. I was always the guy that jumped off. I always forgot. On two. And by the time I got there, I couldn't remember.
I was always the guy on the sideline criticizing, telling the coach, I should be in there playing for that guy that made that mistake.
I would have never jumped. I always wait until everybody else has moved before I do.
Yeah. Well, and I played way back in safety. They don't call you offsides if you're a safety.
1st and 10. That's a first down for the Doggers.
Quick pitch.
Yeah, quick pitch
Ooh,
out here. Matthias, and that is Beacon with the big hit. So not much there for Matthias on the carry. They'll say no gain. 2nd down and 10. Scoreboard update. Torrington, halfway through the 3rd quarter, leads Upton Sundance, I believe, 14-0. Yep, 14-0. Torrington wins that one. They put themselves in a very good position to go to Newcastle next week and get themselves a playoff spot. Could even be the number 3 seed. Avoid a long trip over to Lovell. Quick pass here to Riggs. Sidesteps the tackle, and he's got room. Riggs inside the 30, still on his feet, to the 20, and run out of bounds. Excuse me. He is inside the 30 to the 28. So that one from the 46-yard line, they're saying a gain of 14. If the first guy to him makes the tackle there, that is a loss. But Riggs did a nice job, sidestepped him, and turned it into a big gain.
He's kind of shifty, old Riggs.
Yeah. Just a sophomore. First and 10 Doggers. 1:05 to go here in the opening period. Hopkins beside McCoy. Now they'll motion Brimmer across the formation. Yep. And a quick pass. Brimmer's got the catch. He's inside the 5. Touchdown, Lingle. What a play call there.
That
it
was
went
a quick
right
hitter.
to where the blitz came from, I think.
Exactly right. Going to call that good from 29 yards.
Yep, I would agree with you. So Lingle comes right back and answers the Pine score with one of their own. 46.9 seconds to go. Arnish on to attempt the point after. Snap placement. The kick is blocked. It's blocked. So Pine will keep the lead here, 7-6. We'll take a 1-minute timeout. We'll be back to Lingle after this break.
You must ask for this limited time offer. Prices, participation, and charges may vary. Excludes XL and specialty pizzas. Crust availability varies by size. Message and data rates may apply when using Domino's Carside Delivery.
The entire staff at Farmers State Bank in Pine Bluffs would like all Pine Bluffs athletes to know that they support you and wish you the best of luck this season. Farmers State Bank invites you to stop in for all of your banking needs. Farmers State Bank is located at 103 East 2nd Street in Pine Bluffs. Again, Farmers State Bank wishes all Pine Bluffs athletes good luck and supports you every step of the way. Go Hornets!
Fornstrom Feedlots will custom feed cattle and sheep. They would like to take this time to wish the Pine Bluffs Hornets the best of luck this season. Fornstrom LLC also has premium hay and alfalfa pellets. Call 245-3674. That's 245-3674. Go Hornets from Fornstrom Feedlots.
Welcome back to Lingle. 7-6. Good football game going here early. Lingle to boot it away. Riggs. The lefty approaches. Drives this one nearly over the head. This one could be trouble. Picked up deep by Schmidl. Schmidl trying to get away, and he isn't going to.
Oh, yes.
Well, maybe he is. Spins away from one. Now they will drag him down at about the 15-yard line. That's always scary. There were 2 or 3 guys that looked like they had him tackled.
They're going to come to the sideline, and that coach is going to say, wrap up.
Uh-huh. So the sophomore Schmidl on the return gives him a little bit of breathing room, but still didn't get it out to the 15. They spot it at about the 12-yard line. Lerwick will send 2 to each side. Now will motion across the formation. Wants to throw, does so. Flag flies. This pass is caught, but I think they're going to call motion. Looked to me like that back coming across the formation turned up field too quick.
Number 20, I think that's Sloan, isn't it?
Uh-huh. They will march this one back.
Illegal formation.
Second penalty against the Hornets, or third?
Third. This is the 5-yard variety as well. 15 yards in penalties in the first quarter for the Hornets.
Clock will run. Final play of the first quarter right here. 2 receivers split left from the pistol. Inside handoff. Schaefer with the carry. Big hole over the right side. He'll have nearly
14.
Yep. Nice carry by Schaefer. They have found success over the right side. Schaefer with another big chunk right there brings us to the end of the first quarter. So after 1, good ball game. Pine leads Lingle 7-6 on the Clark & Associates scoreboard. Let's take a 1-minute timeout. We'll be back to Lingle after this break.
Attention Goshen County sports fans. Heartland Embroidery has all kinds of local sports gear that is hitting the shelves this fall. Get all the latest gear for Torrington, Southeast, and Lingle Fort Laramie. Heartland is also your headquarters for UW apparel, signs, clocks, and so much more. Plus, if you're interested in winning Wyoming football tickets, check out Heartland's Facebook and Instagram for details. Whether it's local sports or cowboy gear, it's all at Heartland Embroidery on Main and Torrington.
You're the apple of our eye. Hi, this is Misty at First State Bank in Torrington. We have absolutely awesome, totally free checking accounts. They have no hidden fees, no minimum balance requirement, a free instant issued Visa debit card, plus a free picnic tote. Perfect for picnics, potlucks, and sporting events. Our way of saying thank you. Switching banks, cash in on your debit cards and unused checks. Bring them in and we'll credit your new checking account $25. You'll like them apples. First State Bank in Torrington, division of Glacier Bank, your first choice in banking, member FDIC.
Riggs kid's hurt. We are back in Lingle watching the Dogger sideline. Thought maybe Caden Riggs was injured, but looked like they were maybe replacing cleats, retaping him or something. He'll be right back in there. So after the big Schaefer run of 14, Pine faces 2nd down and 1. Lerwick has to go up high. Going to design quarterback keeper here. Carries the left side. He'll have the first down and more as he carries out to the 30. Defensive stop there made by Ducheneau and Cooper Faber. 6th first down of the contest for the Hornets. With Beacon on his left, he will turn and hand to Beacon, and Beacon's
nice
tripped up. I think that is big number 77 in there for the Doggers. That's Cooper Smith. It was a nice open field tackle there, wasn't it?
Yeah, just got him by the shoestrings, right where you want to get a big guy. Gave him a yard for forward progress.
Yeah, that was just the way the tree fell there because he was tripped up deep in the backfield.
There's an opening.
Hand off to Serrano, and he's got a big hole. Around the right end, going to be run down by Brimmer, but not before he crosses midfield. Run out of bounds. Big carry there, 23, 24 yards on that carry. Am I right, Michael?
Yep, 24. Nice open field tackle again by number 14. Tell me again who that is.
That is Loudon Brimmer.
That kid's pretty quick.
Yes, he is.
He covered a lot of ground. He closed quickly. And he's got good form when he tackles.
I think he was a state champion wrestler or a state runner-up. Good wrestler, too. Just a sophomore. Little run-pass option here. Little pitch to Serrano, and he's got another big hole.
Slips.
Slips down. Probably saw Riggs there waiting for him.
Now we got a penalty on the side. Late flag comes in.
Uh-oh. Let's see what this is about. Extracurricular. Not in the good way. The officials will talk it over.
I didn't see much going on.
Typically see an unsportsmanlike conduct of some kind in that situation, but no indication yet.
Got Will Gray's attention.
Mm-hmm. Here comes the official call.
Oh. It's against the Doggers.
Defensive unsportsmanlike conduct. I did not see what happened. I have no idea. But they tell us that there was pushing and shoving going on the other side. So the penalty, we'll see this ball spotted inside the 25 down to the 22-yard line. 1st and 10 Hornets. Big penalty there against the Doggers. 3rd on them as well. Michael, is that right?
Yes, it is.
Lerwick will hand off on the inside to Schaefer. Schaefer's got room to the 10-5. Touchdown, Dalton Schaefer. We've seen him do it several times. He works over that right side, and there was nobody there to contest him on that carry. With 10:15 to go here in the second, Pine comes back with a scoring answer.
It was wide open. He made one cut there and came in the middle and just turned on the jets. He was gone.
I'm going to start paying a little more attention to where they're running, because I'm going to guess that they're trying to run away from Brimmer in most cases. Kick here by Serrano is good. Pine leads at 14-6 on the Clark & Associates scoreboard. 10:16 to go in the half. We'll take a minute timeout. Be back after this break.
J.G. Elliott Insurance. We work with several insurance carriers, which means when you choose us, we can give you several home insurance quotes in one on an easy-to-compare format. We do the shopping for you so you can make the best choice when it comes to protecting your happy home. To find out more about J.G. Elliott Home Insurance, please stop by our office at 302 West 21st Avenue or call 532-2147. J.G. Elliott Insurance Center, a Platte Valley company.
La Familia Prado Mexican Restaurant would like to take this time to let each of their customers know just how much they appreciate your business. They take pride in serving you the highest quality and authentic Mexican food. That's why they've been doing it for 20 plus years. They have weekday specials, new drink specials every Friday, and now every Saturday, Prado's will have a chef's surprise special. It may be a new dessert or even street tacos. It's all at La Familia Prado Mexican Restaurant.
Welcome back to Lingle. Mike and Mike in the evening. Schmidt and McNamee, along with Chris Jenkins. Chris on the video crew. He is the video crew. It takes two of us to do what we're doing. He does his deal all by himself.
You guys can't catch us on the radio and get us some mass on Sunday morning.
Exactly.
Ooh, short kickoff.
Little pooch kick here, still
Just
live.
cover it.
Picked up by Brimmer. Brimmer will cover it. He'll carry it. Brimmer still on his
Return
feet.
for 15.
Taking tacklers with him out to the 45-yard line. Yeah, I don't think you'll see Brimmer quit until the whistle blows. Was that at your house?
No, neighbors. Actually, it looks like Tim Williams' place.
Yeah. The Doggers have had excellent field position on every drive here. Scored on their last one. Let's see what they can do here. 10
Ball
minutes
on
to go in the half.
43.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, an intentional short kick, but Bremer picked it up on the gallop, and 15 yards later, pretty good field position. To the left, two backs in the backfield with McCoy. They'll hand to the second back through. That's Riggs, and Riggs is going to be popped. That Beacon kid plays good defense, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, Beacon there with another tackle. He was helped out. Not sure if that was Merrifield in there helping him or Pinawa. Short gain on the carry. In fact, they'll say no gain on the first down carry. Will bring up 2nd down and 10. Now they're going to have to replace somebody. It sounded like they said because of blood, but I didn't.
77 for the Doggers came out.
Oh.
He's getting a little attention. Do you know our crew tonight? They're doing a nice job.
Cheyenne crew, but I don't know exactly who it consists of. 2nd down and 10. McCoy wants to throw. Does so, and he's got Bremer. Bremer across midfield, inside the 40 down to the 38-yard line. There's a strike from McCoy. Bremer a little hobbled when he gets up.
Started on that 43. We're going to call that 7.
12 on the other side,
yep,
so 19. Yep. Nice strike there from McCoy to Bremer. First down, Doggers in Hornet territory. 38-yard line. I didn't ever see what that loss to Southeast did to Lingle in the rankings. Did it drop them out? I'll double check that. Pass here intended for Riggs, overthrown. The first down attempt incomplete. We'll bring up 2nd down and 10. David, did Lingle drop out of the rankings? Okay. So I'm told that they dropped to number 6 in this week's WyoPreps.com coaches and media poll. Pine has been number 1 since that opening weekend victory over Shoshone. Big score last night. Big game over in Fremont County as Shoshone takes down Wind River, all but guarantees himself the number 1 seed from the West. McCoy, quick out here, and Pinawa knocks it down.
Good knockdown pass.
Yeah, it was. Pinawa was bringing the heat.
Got in the lane and got his hands up just like you're coached.
So that'll bring up 3rd down and 10. See Cooper Smith back into the lineup. Yeah, Pinawa's been a good defender for this Hornet team. One of the seniors on the roster.
Any Penn Scouters left on that Shoshone team?
No. Big pressure here. McCoy needs to get rid of it and can't. Tackled all the way back at midfield. Boy, the heat was coming there. That was Merrifield that finally got him. McCoy was running for his life. So the loss all the way back to midfield will bring up 4th and nearly 30. 22. So Riggs will have to boot it away. Back deep to receive is Serrano. Riggs stands at his 40. Bangs it out of there. Riggs got a leg. Nice punt. Serrano fields at the 12. From right to left. Turns it upfield. Going to be dropped there as he crosses the 20 out to the 25-yard line. Nice tackle there. Cooper Smith in on the stop.
He's pretty active.
Yeah, he is. Does a lot for his team.
That gives him 2 unassisted tackles with 3 assisted already on the evening.
And you say you don't keep good stats.
There's no TV. They can't tell if I'm lying.
That's true. Yeah. 1st and 10 Hornets. We'll just say, for all intents and purposes, from the 25-yard line. Lerwick will now motion. Schmidl fakes the inside handoff, wants to throw. Now he's flushed. Giving chase is Ducheneau. coming back for
Did they catch it?
Yeah, I think they'll say that he
gonna be
did.
Going to be Fornstrom?
Yep. Gain of 9. They'll say that he went out of bounds. Ducheneau was putting the heat on Lerwick, but Fornstrom does a nice job of coming back to in the pattern and hauls in the 9-yard catch. Well, that's frustrating. You get good heat on him. Ducheneau looked like he had him dead to rights. And
made him go out left where you can't really have good set your feet well.
Yeah, threw across his body and completes the pass. This time they will hand off inside. That's Schaefer with the carry. Better defensive play there, but gain of 2 will be enough for a Hornet first down. Well, you start coming up with playoff scenarios, and you do not want to be the number 3 or 4.
You get a long trip.
Yeah, and you're probably going to get one 2 weeks in a row. Lerwick throws left, got Fornstrom. That's caught. Or did it bounce?
Looks like they're marking it. Yep.
Actually, I don't think it was Fornstrom. I think it was Sloan. Alex Sloan with the reception. 5-yard completion on the first down play will bring up 2nd down and 5. 6:36 to go in the half. Pine still leads at 14-6 on the Clark & Associates scoreboard. Lerwick will send 3 receivers to the right side. Beacon beside him in the backfield. Rolls right. Now sets his feet. Throws. This one incomplete. Fornstrom won't miss many of those, but that one was low and it was hot.
Fornstrom comes up a little. Oh, he's fine. He looked for a minute like he was out of breath and kind of lost his air, but he's fine.
Looked like Tua coming up there for just a minute, didn't he?
Yeah. A little wobbly.
Didn't know if he was in Lingle or Fort Laramie. 3rd down and 5. Chance for a big defensive stop here. Beacon will get the carry, and he'll have the first down. Takes on Brimmer, still on his feet. Boy, there's a couple of horses going head-to-head there.
Yeah. That Brimmer, he's not near as big as number 35, but he wasn't backing up.
They list Beacon at 6'3" and 165. I'll agree with 6'3". I would have to say in pads he looks more like 185.
I think he's had some pancakes since he got weighed.
Yeah. Brimmer, on the other hand, listed in the program. I'll get back to that. First down play here for the Hornets. Serrano will reset beside Lerwick. Fakes the pitch, now does pitch to Serrano. Dangerous pitch there, but Serrano going nowhere. Well defended. Riggs, Shilriff. And that is Hadley Fleming in on the stop. No gain on first down, 2nd down and 10. That's a dangerous pitch out over the top of that defensive end.
Threw it over like a
shovel pass or something. Going to throw this time the conventional manner. Now he's going to have to tuck it and run. He will throw. Fornstrom coming back and will haul in the reception. 9 yards on that pickup. Will bring up 3rd down and 1. Lerwick's hard to gauge. Looked like he was going to run. Then he pulls up and throws it. Pretty crafty back there.
Yeah, and he and the Fornstrom kid have been doing this a little longer than most, so they read each other real well.
Yep. That's the second time, I think, in this drive we've seen Fornstrom come back to Lerwick and help him out of a mess. Lerwick goes up high, will hand inside to Schaefer, and Schaefer stiff arms one to the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Dalton Schaefer. I don't know who he stiff-armed out there, but it was effective, and Schaefer carries it in 40? 36 is what David says. 4:12 to go in the second here. Pine now leads at 20-6. Serrano on for the point after. Fornstrom will hold. snap hits Fornstrom in the head. He wasn't ready for it, and that one is blown dead. That will make the sports follies right there, the sports bloopers.
Yeah. I think they're having a little trouble. They're going to have a conversation with their big old center. There's been several snaps for the Pine Bluffs Hornets been a little high that Stu's had to go up, and he's not a short kid.
No.
And then on that extra point attempt there, had a little heat on it, a little pepper.
Yep. So the point after fails. Pine leads at 20-6. Let's take a 30 this time. We'll take a 30-second timeout and be back to Lingle after this break.
It's a big deal to your overall health. At Memorial Hospital of Converse County, we have a team of dedicated healthcare providers who make patient-centered care the hallmark of what they do. Dr. Alan Mattern, a board-certified cardiologist and graduate of the Yale School of Medicine, sees patients weekly in our medical office building, and our cardiopulmonary team focuses on heart and lung health with tireless dedication. We are proving that bigger isn't always better at Memorial Hospital of Converse County. Find out more at conversehospital.com.
As the seasons change, so do our banking needs. At Points West Community Bank, we have the experienced staff to help you year-round. From planting in the spring, growing in the summer, and harvest in the fall, we have you covered. Our local ag officers specialize in the agricultural needs of our community and take the time to learn your individual operation one-on-one. Stop in and see us today to meet with our ag lenders to discuss your seasonal and year-round operating needs. We look forward to seeing you. Points West Community Bank, a new direction in banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Points West Bank in Pine Bluffs, 205 West 2nd Street. Call 245-3900.
Thank you, Chris. Welcome back to Lingle. Pine has opened the lead 20-6 here with 4:12 to go in the half. Michael, we talked about it at the top of the broadcast. Kind of felt like Pine would mix that pass in. They've been pretty balanced so far.
Yeah, they really haven't, and pretty effective and good play selection, not being predictable one side of the line or the other, but are, of course, dominating the right side by a couple plays.
Serrano will boot it away. This one, a deep kick, will drive Brimmer back to the 15. Brimmer out over the 20 to the 30. Still on his feet, out over the 40-yard line.
To the 44.
Nice carry by Brimmer.
24-yard return on that.
He's got a ton of return yards tonight, doesn't he?
Well, that gives him 59.
That is not bad.
And another good field position.
Yeah.
Oh, flag on the play.
Ruh-roh. This one's coming back.
Yeah. $5 says it's blocking the back on the receiving team.
You're on. I'll say it's a hold.
Oh, you saw it before.
I did not. That's $5. Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, thank you very much.
That's like a 30-yard penalty there because they're going to have the ball at the 44.
Go back to the spot of the foul. Yeah,
they're going to go all the
hurts.
way back to 19.
Oof. Doggers with 4:05 to go need to answer here. McCoy in the pistol, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Hopkins beside him. Quick throw here. This one's nearly jumped and picked by Fornstrom. Yeah, he was all over that, wasn't he? Pass falls incomplete. They want that quick out route, but that one nearly jumped and returned the other way. Second down and 10. Clock has stopped. Hopkins now to McCoy's left. Single receivers, 1 to the left, 2 to the right now. Here comes Brimmer in motion. Inside handoff to Hopkins. Hopkins being drugged down as he crosses the 25 out to the 26-yard line. Jessen with the stop. Hopkins, somebody had a hold of his shirt.
Yeah, he dragged him about 3 yards.
Yeah, he did.
Going to give him 6 on the play.
Yeah, if he'd had the old tearaway jerseys, he might still be running.
He'd be looking like Earl Campbell.
Yeah, he would. Might be shirtless when he gets to the end zone, but he won't care.
A little slow getting the play in.
Yeah, they're going to have to take a timeout here, and they will. With 3:17 to go in the half, Lingle calls timeout. We'll take one with them. Pine leads at 20-6 on the CNA scoreboard. We'll take a 30-second timeout and be back after this break.
Of mental health has never been more prevalent, especially when it comes to our youth in the area. Young people can face difficulties, and number 34 in Torrington is here to help. Shad and the crew are now offering wraparound services in Torrington, Laramie, Cheyenne, Douglas, Wheatland, Lusk, and all towns in between. Number 34 wants you to reach your fullest potential, and they want to help you do just that. To learn more, call 532-0134.
Welcome back. We're down here at Lingle. Mike's catching up on some high school memories with the people next door.
Well, I'm trying to coach David Anderson out of some bad decisions over there on the public address, and just trying to make sure that we keep this a family-friendly deal. You know, you and I try awful hard, but I'm not sure we could say the same of the other side of the booth here. But, no, David does a great job.
I think that's a bad life decision if they make us their idols.
Yeah. So I was investigating where Lingle plays next week in Saratoga.
Cyclones are getting the better of the Panthers tonight.
And I think the Panthers are going to be the number 4. Well,
Movement.
It's either going to be them or Lusk. Probably going to be Lusk.
Going to be movement on the Doggers.
Penalty on the Doggers. We'll move this one back. The false start penalty.
That gives the Doggers 65 yards in penalties in this first half. They're not helping themselves much in that category.
Too much. That's too much. So now third, and we will call it 8. Bremer off the sideline. They're going to have to hustle again, aren't they? Can't afford a delay of game penalty back here. From the pistol, McCoy wants to throw, does so across the middle, and this one overthrows everybody. The Riggs, the closest one in the area.
He had a little pressure on him. He didn't. His receiver hadn't really completed his route, and he threw it a little early. But pretty good job on the Pine Bluffs defense.
Yeah, he didn't squeal when he threw that, but he was about ready to because he could feel the heat coming.
Mom,
help. Serrano stands at the 45. Riggs at the 10. Low snap. Riggs digs it out, gets the punt away. Another nice punt by Riggs. Takes a Dogger bounce inside the 40 and will roll dead at the 35-yard line. Boy, Riggs, you can't say enough about the job he's doing back there as the punter. He flips the field here again. Pine will take over on the 35. 2:42 to go in the half. Chris, is that Torrington score final?
Saw it late in the fourth, I thought.
Was it?
Yep.
So Torrington trying to put together back-to-back wins, I think, for the first time this year. 1st and 10, Hornets. Single receivers in the formation. Here comes Schmidl across in motion. Lerwick's going to throw. Looks left, throws left. Loads it up, and he's got a receiver, but he overthrows Schmidl by just a little.
Only his 4th incompletion on the night. 2 long ones. My alma mater, Mitchell, they hang on to win 21-20 at Valentine in the C2 contest in Nebraska. They lead the state in C2 power points.
That score from Torrington has gone final. 22-0. Torrington picks up the nice win tonight. Yeah, shutout win. That's back-to-back shutouts for that Torrington team, so good job for Coach Steinmetz and his crew. 2nd down and 10 from here. Schmidl in motion again. Now they'll blow this one dead. Delay.
false start.
Should have bet me.
I'm kind of gun shy.
Say what you just said about your alma mater. They
Mitchell,
lead the power points.
They lead in C2 for the state of Nebraska in power points for the playoff.
Really?
Yeah, they're 6-0. Southeast alum David Becker's doing the secondary and special teams coaching down there.
Oh, good.
With Nick Cooksausen.
Good.
Yeah. Too bad his dad isn't still around. He'd be calling us asking who's doing play-by-play and who's doing color.
Yep, he would. Yep.
Nice catch.
Yeah, nice catch here by Jessen. He'll have the first down. Jessen out over the 45 to the 48-yard line. Knocked down by Ducheneau and Smith once again, but not before Jessen picks up 18.
19?
19.
Put it on. No,
Yep.
18. You're right.
Okay. And a Hornet first down. Right back at it. Schaefer will carry right side. Jukes one. Now turns it upfield. Takes on tacklers. Going to be run
Picks up
down
12.
at the 40. With Schaefer, you would not, as we look at a flag here, you wouldn't think that that's a kid that's nursing a sore shoulder, as he was not afraid to take on the tackler right there. Let's see about this penalty. Clock is stopped with 2:13 to go in the half. This one going against the Doggers, I believe. No number or indication of the nature of the infraction, but a 15-yard personal foul penalty here against the Doggers. Well, we mentioned it earlier. You don't need to give them any help.
No.
That
Saratoga sprints up the line. They're ready to go.
You can see in Saratoga?
Or, excuse me, Pine Bluffs. Same colors.
1st and 10 Hornets. Lerwick to throw. He's got a receiver. That's Jessen. Jessen spins away from one. He's loose to the 5. End zone. Touchdown. Colin Jessen. From the 25-yard line. Jessen with his first score. And they do so with 2 minutes even to go here in the half. Boy, another missed tackle there. This is a Lingle team that does a great job of open field tackling, and they have had their issues here in the first half.
I think, I about said Saratoga again. Pine Bluff's a little quicker than a guy thinks.
Yeah. Serrano this time doinks the upright, and that one is no good. 2 minutes to go in the half. Pine leads at 26-6 on the Clark & Associates scoreboard. Let's take a 30-second timeout. We'll be back after this break.
Bloodhorn Lumber has a way for you to save big on the first Saturday of every month. And all you have to do is become a rewards program member. Stop in the store today and get enrolled. Then, the first Saturday of every month, when you shop at Bloodhorn Lumber, they'll take 10% off your entire purchase, no matter what it is. It's that easy. Become a rewards program member today. Stop in at Bloodhorn Lumber and sign up. Located at 219 West 21st Avenue. Good luck to the Pine Bluffs athletic teams from Pine Bluffs Gravel and Excavating at 600 Parsons. Call Pine Bluffs Gravel for all of your excavating and trucking needs, big or small. They also have landscape rock, road base, sand, and a variety of other gravel products. Whether you need a wheelbarrow load or a truck load, give them a call at 245-3676 and go Hornets.
Welcome back to Kirkfield in Lingle. Mike McNamee, Michael Schmidt, and Chris Jenkins. Glad to have you with us. Low kick again, fielded by one of the upbacks. That's Cook. Cook will be dropped at about the 35-yard line. Actually, I may have been wrong. I think they said it was it McCoy?
I think it was McCoy.
Okay.
Is that right? Number 17?
Yeah, it was Brady Cook. I was right.
I don't know why you doubt yourself.
That's true.
That's Jonette's job.
Look at Matt Hansen in pictures tonight, having absolutely nothing to do with football. Come on, Matthew, tell me how many points you giving me? We can finish that bet. Trips to the left, one to the right.
Open receiver underneath.
McCoy, quick out to Brimmer. Brimmer takes
Nice
on a
open field
tackle.
tackle.
Yeah, it was. That was a nice hit there. On the stop for the Hornets, that is James Langlos. Put a pretty good pop on Brimmer, and Brimmer will not get back to the line of scrimmage.
Loss of 1.
Tell you what, that kid's not easy to bring down in the open field, and Langlos did it with ease right there, didn't he?
Good form tackle. Hit what you see what you hit. Wrapped him up, down we go. And he closed quick.
Yeah, he did. 2nd and 11. Same formation, 3 by 1. McCoy looks left, across the middle, overthrows Brimmer.
Just let him a little too much.
If he can make that connection right there, Brimmer has only Lerwick to get by.
And a step on him.
Yep. Clock stops at 1:10.
Third and 11. Obvious passing.
Let's see if Pine brings a little heat here. They have been able to bother McCoy back there. Let's see what they do here. Same formation, McCoy from the pistol, looks left, now flushed, going to be dropped.
Yep.
Going to be tackled. Sacked
72.
again for the Hornets. That is Merrifield, I believe. Nope, Felix Gregory. Now the officials blow it dead. It should have been dead anyway. But Pine trying to...
Pine... No? Did Pine take a time?
Well, I haven't seen any official signal yet. Now they did. Yep.
That's why they blow it dead.
Timeout taken by the Hornets. We'll take one with them. A 30-second timeout will bring us back to Lingle after this break.
Looking for great prices and special offers on top quality parts and accessories? You'll find them at Pine Bluffs Napa Auto Parts. Whether you're looking for batteries, wipers, belts, or hoses, visit Pine Bluffs Napa Auto Parts on 8th Street or go to napaonline.com. You can reserve the parts that you need for your garage project. There are also winter deals on batteries when you stop in at Pine Bluffs Napa. Get the good stuff at Pine Bluffs Napa.
Welcome back to Kirk Field in Lingle. Pine leads at 26-6 on the Clark & Associates scoreboard. 1:05 to go in the half. The officials did have the official clock put more time back on there, so Pine wants another shot here.
Setting up a big return.
Serrano is back deep to receive, stands at his 38. Riggs inside his 20. High snap, but Riggs hauls it down. Pressured, but he gets it away. Another nice punt here that takes a dogger bounce and dies inside the 30. Did you see Loudon Brimmer steamroll?
Yes,
Schmittel?
I did.
Yeah, I think you're better off to just let him go ahead and go down and get that on punt coverage. 55.9 seconds in the half. Pine still has 2 timeouts, I think.
Oh, they just used one there at the end to stop the clock there.
They want more. Leading this one 26-6. They will send 3 receivers left side, 1 back beside Lerwick from the pistol. Wants to throw, now rolls to his left. Going to tuck it and run. He will step out of bounds. Helped there by Riggs. Gain of a couple. Maybe 3. Nope, they'll say a gain of 2. That'll bring up 2nd down and 8. Nice coverage down the field by Lingle.
Yep.
Stay with us at the half. We will have stats and numbers from this game, scores and highlights from other games going on around the state. So does Nebraska have 1 weekend of regular season left too?
Yes, they do. Game 7's next week.
Lerwick with one to the right now, motions Jessen across the formation. Wants to throw, looks left, throws, wants it all. Big ball to Jessen.
Oh, nice
away.
D.
Nice defensive play down there. That
Number
is
11.
Brian McCoy. That's her quarterback down there. And it looked like Jessen had a stride on him.
Yeah, and it was a well-thrown ball. I mean, it was just a very, very good defensive play. 3rd and 8.
With 40.6 to go in the half. Hornets face 3rd and 8. Trips to the left. Lerwick takes a high snap, hands off to Beacon. Beacon wants it all, and he's tripped up. A nice defensive play there. I believe it was Brimmer that got him. Had he not, Beacon was going to go the distance. As it is, a big carry for Beacon and a first down for the Hornets. They're right back over the football. Double tight on the right. They'll fake the handoff to Beacon. Jessen wants to throw, does so. He's got Fornstrom. Fornstrom steps away from one tackle. Inside the 40, runs out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. Boy, Pine has shown the ability to elude first tackle. First contact has had more than enough trouble bringing him down, haven't they?
Yeah. They're not moving the chains for some reason. And then they got a penalty afterwards. Face mask.
Hey. That is the 3rd big penalty. Let's see if they're going to walk off the big variety or if it is the gentle variety. I didn't think there was a difference in high school football anymore. First down from the 25. Lerwick rolls right, now throws back to his left, overthrows.
Got a flag there.
Overthrows the intended receiver, and a flag comes in. He wanted Wyatt Carter. I bet that's a hold. You want to get your money back?
No, of course it's a hold. By the white hat.
You're going to have to take a bit of a chance at some point.
I'll pick my chances. I was taught by Sean Madden. I know when to go.
Know when to hold them. I don't think Sean Madden ever hollered "whoa" in a bog, did he?
No.
Here it comes. See, I beat you again.
Well,
that personal foul against Pine.
I think that's the wrong call.
You think he got his signals mixed up?
He's from Cheyenne.
Yeah, that's true.
That's where.
So they will back this one up all the way out to the 45. That hurts. 8.5 seconds. Let's see if Pine goes to the end zone. He'll
see if the Doggers dial up a little pressure.
He'll send 3 receivers to the left. Lerwick looks that way. Now flushed. Loads it up. Goes to the end zone. This one is tipped away. Ball's incomplete. Schmidl was the intended receiver. McCoy with another nice defensive play there. And with 1.4 seconds left, Pine will have time for one more play. They're going to talk about it. Draw up a special one here.
I'll tell you what, I'll bet you $5 it's a pass play.
I'm not taking that bet. 30-second timeout. We'll be back to Lingle after this.
Is now Platte River Family Dentistry. They're proud to welcome Dr. Lance Lucas to their practice. A Wheatland native, Dr. Lucas graduated from the University of Nebraska Medical Center College of Dentistry and is excited to get involved in the Torrington community. Dr. Lucas shares Platte River Family Dentistry's philosophy of providing patients with the highest quality of dental care in a gentle and efficient manner. Call Platte River Family Dentistry at 532-4448 or find them on Facebook.
Back at Kirk Field in Lingle. Camera equipment flying everywhere. We've had Michael Schmidt has changed his bet. He now believes that Pine Bluffs will take a knee on this final play. So you said a good sale at Torrington Live today?
1,917 head.
Good.
Steady market.
Good.
Pretty good cow brings $74.
Lerwick going to throw. Pump fakes, now flushed.
Pressure.
Pulls up, throws to the end zone. Jump ball, and it's intercepted. Brian McCoy will pick that one off to end the half. And so we have come to the half. Pine Bluffs will lead this one 26-6 as we head to the halftime locker room. Let's take a 2-minute timeout. We'll take a 2-minute break, and we will be back after this with some halftime stats and numbers for you after this timeout.
Looking for free instead of fees? Platte Valley Bank can keep your finances moving forward with no ATM fees. Whether you are headed to the lake, the mountains, or just to the grocery store, you can enjoy the freedom of free ATM access anywhere, anytime. Pursue life with confidence knowing Platte Valley Bank is always there to help. Visit us today at www.pvbank.com. You belong here.
Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC.
Premier Bone and Joint Center's team of board-certified physicians brings decades of combined experience in diagnosing, treating, and rehabilitating orthopedic conditions in their respective subspecialties. Whether we're working with children, senior citizens, or University of Wyoming athletes, we ensure our patients always receive compassionate, thorough, and effective care to restore quality of life. Visit us online at premierboneandjoint.com. Wherever you need us, we'll be there with 9 locations across Wyoming. Premier Bone and Joint Centers, worthy of Wyoming.
Torrington Vision Source is a proud radio sponsor of area athletes and the Wyoming Cowboys. We're your one source for your family's eye care needs. Eye exam, full service optical, contact lenses, eye diseases and injuries, surgical co-management. We use the latest in technology, not only in diagnosing your problem, but also in the products to fix it. Our helpful and friendly staff is just a phone call or click away. 532-4114 or torringtonvisionsource.com or like us on Facebook. Torrington Vision Source. Doctors Grant and Linda Jones, East M Street in Torrington.
This is Al Maloney, General Manager at Transwest Ford in Torrington. With new car inventories continuing to be low nationwide, now is the time our experienced staff can help you custom order the exact Ford you want. And remember, we buy pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by, call, or visit our website for a free, no-obligation appraisal. 307-532-2114 or visit us online at twford.com. That's 532-2114 or twford.com. Transwest Ford, you've shopped the rest, now buy from the best.
We are back live in Lingle at Kirk Field, side of our CWAC Game of the Week. Mike McNamee, Michael Schmidt, and Chris Jenkins. Glad to have you join us. Our halftime stats are brought to you by North Platte Physical Therapy. North Platte Physical Therapy is committed to keeping you at the top of your game, both on and off the field. Marnie and the crew are on the ball and ready to help you figure out what ails you and how to get you back to your best. North Platte Physical Therapy, where they provide quality professional care with a family-friendly atmosphere and always flexibility. Stop by and visit them at 1301 East M Street or give them a call at 532-5355. Pine leads at 26-6. Here is how we arrived at that score. Pine got on the board first. Stu Lerwick hooked up with Ryan Fornstrom from 13 yards out. That was in the first period. The Serrano kick made it 7-0. But Lingle came right back. With 46.9 seconds left in the first, Loudon Brimmer hauled in a pass from Brian McCoy from 29 yards out. The point after was blocked, and so Pine led 7-6 at that time. Into the second quarter we went, and it was all Pine in the second quarter with 10:15 to go in the half. Dalton Schaefer took off on a 25-yard touchdown run. The Serrano kick made it 14-6. Then with 4:12 to go in the half, again it was Schaefer, this time from 36 yards out. The point after failed, so Pine led at that point 20-6. Then, with 2 minutes to go in the half, Colin Jessen hauled in a 25-yard touchdown pass from Stu Lerwick. The point after failed on that touchdown as well, so Pine led at 26-6, and that is our score at the half. I am going to send it over to Michael. He's got some further numbers for you.
Let's go to hometown Fort Laramie, Lingle Doggers. They passing for 68 yards, and of course Brian McCoy responsible for all those. We did hit Bremer for 54, and Caden Riggs for 14, and Hopkins for 9. Rushing, I think this is going to tell the tale of the tape. They've only had 3 yards rushing that I've seen. They've had a couple of nice runs called back. They've got 90 yards in penalties with 3 first downs. Ooh. So Lingle's got a little work to get done. They're going to try to figure out at halftime what we're going to do. Now we'll go to the Pine Bluff Hornets. Stu Learwick has thrown for 130 yards. He has rushed for 23. They have also, Fornstrom's caught for 61 yards. Colin Jessen for 54. Schaefer, who's been outstanding in the first half, had 46 yards receiving, as well as 5 yards for Sloan. On the rushing side, they've rushed for 77 yards. Dalton Schaefer's accounted for 57 of those. Abe Serrano had 8, and Tyler Becken had 12, and I didn't catch the last touchdown. So that will be a few more yards there. They've had 35 yards in penalties, and they've accounted for 9 first downs. So you can see the tail of the tape on the offensive side that the Pine Bluff side has just dominated that second quarter, really got it rolling, found some pretty open gaps against that Dogger defense. They'll coach them up a little bit. They'll come back. We've got 9 minutes before we take this again. You want to do a 2-minute timeout? Come back and set it back up?
I think let's do a 2-minute timeout, and we'll come back and review some scores. We'll do a TD Real Estate score update and get all of our listeners up to date on scores from around the Cowboy State. So, again, a 2-minute timeout. We'll be back to Lingle after this break.
Pit Stop in Lingle is under new ownership. Johanna Abernathy would like to welcome new owners Dave and Heather Saul. The Sauls will continue to offer the same great customer service that you have come to expect from Ty's Pit Stop. Robert and Johanna owned and operated Ty's Pit Stop for 17 years. On behalf of Robert, Johanna would like to thank each and every customer over the years. They truly appreciated your business and wishes Dave and Heather Saul all the best in their new endeavor.
At Points West Community Bank, we know that agriculture is more than a business. It is a way of life. With over 94 years of experience in serving Goshen County, we understand and value the ways of our local farmers and ranchers. Through the quality of banking services and lending relationships, we take the time to know our customer and learn their operation firsthand. Stop in today to meet with our friendly and experienced lending staff to discuss your agricultural business needs. We look forward to seeing you. Points West Community Bank, a new direction in banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Our producers know that running a successful operation these days requires having reliable service and quality products. That's why you know you can trust the knowledgeable people at Westco to provide you sound agronomic advice, aerial application, bulk fuel, lubricants, propane, tires, and other essentials to keep your operation running smoothly. Our priority is helping you succeed. Call or visit your nearest Westco location today. Westco. Service, solutions, success.
Westco's your best value through and through.
Yo, Jake, what's up? Okay, Mom, on my way. Hey, girl, can you share your math notes? Whoa, that was close.
When you get behind the wheel, give your phone to a passenger. Put it in the glove compartment. Just don't text and drive. The suspense won't kill you. Texting might. Between 2016 and 2020, nearly 1,800 people in Wyoming were injured in crashes involving a distracted driver. 53 died. Stop the texts, stop the wrecks. A message from YDOT.
Still.
Welcome back to Lingle. CWAC Game of the Week. Glad to have you with us. We're going to do a TD Real Estate score update here. So don't forget, TD Real Estate, whether it's buying, selling, or managing your property, Ronnie with TD Real Estate is there to help you. Ask about their tenant benefit program exclusive to TD Real Estate. Give Ronnie a call at 338-3001. Glad to have them as our score update. So let's go through some games from around the Cowboy State. One that was played last night, a big one here from Fremont County. Number 3 Shoshone knocked off number 2 Wind River, 25-14 the final in that one. Rocky Mountain also got a win over Natrona County JV, 49-0 in that one. Tonight's scores, let's go down 4A first. Number 1 Sheridan leads Natrona. That is number 3 Natrona, 28-19. In the third quarter, it's number 2 Cheyenne East over Cheyenne South, 54-7. Number 4 Cheyenne Central easily over Campbell County, 35-10. That one in the third. Number 5, Thunder Basin leads Kelly Walsh, 28-6. That one in the third. And Rock Springs is up on Laramie, 28-7 in the fourth. 3A scores a final. Jackson defeated number 5 Powell, 17-14. Number 2 Star Valley leads Green River 49-0 in the fourth. These scores all in the fourth. Douglas over Rollins 50-16, excuse me. Buffalo over Riverton 53-14, and Lander over Warland 24-13. Number 1 Cody leads Evanston 42-0. That one is at the half. Here's a shocker. Final score from up in Johnson County, Sheridan County, I guess it would be. Number 4 Bighorn defeats number 2 Tongue River. They shut them out 14-0.
Wow.
Yeah. Number 5 Cokeville over Thermopolis, a final. That one 49-0. At the half, number 1 Lovell leads Kimmer 21-6. In the fourth quarter, it's Mountain View 52, Pinedale 0. A score that you heard from a game played on our sister station, 99.9 Cinch Country. Torrington gets the win over Upton Sundance, 22-0. In the second quarter, Burns leads Wheatland 14-7. And a halftime score from Newcastle. Newcastle leads Glenrock 12-6. Newcastle, Torrington's opponent next week.
Both those scores a little closer than I expected.
Yeah. 1A 9-man scores. Final score, number 4 Big Piney 58, Wyoming Indian 12. We'll get you in basketball.
Yeah.
Fourth quarter.
That'll be the first quarter score.
Actually, according to Tim Williams, this one is final. It's number 5 Southeast defeating Saratoga 47-6. We'll come back and talk about that one in a minute. Riverside leads Grable 12-0. Lusk over Guernsey 34-6 at the half. And also a halftime score. Wright and Moorcroft are tied at 6. One of those teams, I believe, will get their first win tonight. I think they both come into that game winless.
Well, somebody will be happy.
Yep. 1A 6-man score, Matitsi over Midwest 30-6 in the second quarter. And number 3 Lyman in 1A, that's 2A. They lead
2A.
Yeah. Number 3 Lyman leads Rich County, or defeated Rich County, Utah 6-0. So those are all of your scores from around the state. So I want to go back to that Southeast score. So Southeast puts themselves in a position to go to Pine next Friday night, and if this score holds up, Pine and Lingle, or Pine and Southeast, will play for the CWAC championship.
And home field advantage,
and the number one
seed.
The number 1 seed and home field throughout. That is a game that you can hear. That will be our CWAC game of the week next Friday night from Pine Bluffs.
I'm a little surprised here tonight, not seeing these teams play, but seeing them on paper. I think the effort from the Doggers is good.
Oh,
and they've got some
absolutely.
outstanding plays from number 14 and their quarterback, number 11, Sloan. Is that
McCoy?
McCoy.
Uh-huh.
That last series, he's the difference keeping Pine out of the end zone. He has an interception, 2 pass breakups. I mean, he played really good D. The line actually is getting in on Pine, putting some nice pressure on him. Stu Learwig has had to go outside the pocket several times. Of course, in 9-man, you don't have that big a pocket, so it's not unusual. But the penalties, I think, is just really killing Lingle.
Yeah, they've had, 3 big ones, 3 of the personal foul or the 15-yard varieties that have come. They can't come at a good time, and they have been certainly have helped Pine on each of those scoring drives. So we've got a minute 20 on the clock here. I won't be surprised if they don't put 3 minutes up. We will send it back to the studios for a timeout and be back when we're ready for second half action.
CPA-PC specializes in agriculture, which includes tax preparation, accounting, bookkeeping, and consulting services. Wynema and her staff also do tax preparation for corporations, partnerships, trusts, and estates. They provide a wide variety of other services that include payroll preparation, financial statement preparation, consulting, and estate planning services. Your tax and financial information are in good hands with W.S. Ingstrom CPA-PC.
This is Wade Brew, Market President with Pinnacle Bank. Pinnacle Bank has been serving the lending needs of farmers, ranchers, and commercial business owners of the Wyobraska area, where we've called home for over 100 years. Let us put our resources to work for you with local decision-making from a family-owned bank. Give us a call or visit us at www.wypinnbank.com. Pinnacle Bank, Torrington and Mitchell, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Anderson Carpet is proud to have been your flooring expert for the past 44 years, honoring small-town values yet featuring a huge selection that is sure to surprise. Choose from their stock of carpet, hardwood, vinyl plank, vinyl tile, or sheet vinyl for any project. And they have the experts on hand to install them all, giving you a look you'll love for years to come. Stop in and visit today. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturdays from 9 to 1. Anderson Carpet in Lingle.
It feels good to be free. Free to come and go. Set your pace and choose your path. Banner Torrington Community Hospital offers new technologies, in-state specialists for the road less traveled, and the healthcare professionals you know for a familiar face along the way. Torrington Community Hospital, providing a wide breadth of care, making healthcare easier so life can be better.
We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
The Bluffs Vet Clinic in Pine Bluffs offers the best professional medical care for your animals. Whether livestock or personal pets, you can count on quality of care that your animals deserve. When it comes to ensuring recovery from surgical or non-surgical treatments, Dr. Shane, Nicodemus, Young, and Tanner utilize the latest in care technology, as they know how much your pet means to you. For complete vet care, call Bluffs Vet Clinic at 245-9263.
When it comes to putting up fences, corrals, and additional outbuildings on your farm or ranch, you can always count on Century Lumber to have on hand the materials you'll need for all kinds of projects. 3.5 by 6.5, 5 by 8, or 6 by 8 treated posts. They also carry sizes of panels and supplies for the fencing you may need to put up this year. And no matter the tank size you need for your herd, they have all sizes to choose from. They know that jobs around the farm and ranch are never ending, and that's why they're ready to help you out. Century Lumber, Torrington.
With Domino's Carside Delivery, you can carry out any 3-topping pizza for just $7.99 without leaving your car. So you don't have to interrupt your kid's favorite song.
And we'll all be friends just for one.
You can interrupt this, actually.
Next time you carry out 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each, try Domino's Carside Delivery. Just pull up to the store, check in online, and Domino's will bring your food to you contact-free. Carry out only. You must ask. Charges may vary. Excludes XL and specialty pizzas. Crust availability varies by size. Message and data rates may apply when using Domino's Carside Delivery.
Welcome back to Lingle. Kirkfield, the site of our CWAC game of the week. Talked about this one here. We are at the half, 26-6 on the Clark and Associates scoreboard. Next week, it will be Pine hosting Southeast in our final regular season CWAC game of the week. Then it's playoff time. Hard to believe.
Got a 97-year-old uncle that said he's sick and tired of long days and short years. I'm starting to get to know what he meant. It's going fast.
Yeah. Serrano approaches, bangs it away, and Brimmer will field at the 15. Trying to work outside of the left, now cuts it back. Got room up the middle. Brimmer over the 30 to the 33-yard line, still on his feet, and dropped at the 46-yard line. I thought he was tackled at the 33.
There's no give up in that kid.
No.
I'm going to give him 43 yards on that return, and it's all him.
Pretty impressive.
Gives him 100 yards in return yards. Here again, they've got good position to start the game.
Yeah, they're 3 yards shy of midfield there. Actually, 2. Spotted at the 48. I think if I'm Coach Gifford, I'm putting Brimmer back there and snapping it to him every time. McCoy will turn and hand off.
Ooh.
Another good
defensive
back
play.
here. Yep, but a nice defensive play. Riggs will carry Beacon, I think, in on that stop. Riggs with a short gain. Graciously give him 1. will bring up 2nd down and 9.
$15 yards on the night for Riggs.
Riggs, another sophomore. Second down and 9. McCoy brings them up. 2 receivers split wide right, 1 to the left. McCoy wants to throw, looks right, throws. This one going to be knocked away, but a flag comes in. Pass interference penalty coming here. I'll bet you $50 on that one.
I'll bet you $50 it's against Pine.
I'll bet you 50 more that Lingle takes it. What are the odds that they'll turn it down? Schmidl not playing bad defense there. I think he just came over the top and got there just a little bit too soon. Big penalty here, 15-yarder. Now that's a penalty you can take. If a kid's trying to play good defense, yeah. Made a play on the football. The officials did what they had to do. It was the right call. There aren't a lot of them that you can say that of, but that one is just an effort penalty.
Yep. Deion Sanders had a ton of them. He didn't want to have to tackle them.
Yep. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Here comes Brimmer in motion. They'll hand off inside. Nice carry there on the inside handoff. Slade Hopkins with the carry. Gained by Hopkins inside the 35 down to about the 34-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd down and 8. So Lingle starts the season by winning their first 5 games, and they do so convincingly. Then
only allowed 12 points in their first 5 games.
Yeah. But the game heard here on Kerm last week, the game in Southeast.
Got it back.
Southeast, the ball was on the turf. McCoy able to cover it. But that game, a game that the Dogger faithful will tell you they thought they had it won. Score a touchdown, go up by touchdown and a point after with 59 seconds left just to let Southeast come back, throw a 61-yard touchdown pass. One of the craziest games I've ever called.
That's why they call them rivalry games.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And why you're encouraged to play right up till the final whistle.
Yes.
So McCoy saves the possession here for the Doggers, covers the fumble, brings up 3rd down, and we'll call it 8. McCoy wants to throw, looks right, throws across the middle. This one overthrown, intended for Brimmer. Lerwick climbs a ladder, tries to intercept it, but cannot do so. 4 down territory here for the Doggers. From the 34, they will go for it. Fleming in with the play. I'll tell you what, I think you could come with a quarterback draw or something right here.
Yeah, they've been bringing a lot of pressure from the outsides. It looks like that middle's open.
Or maybe a screen. He's going to throw, and they are blitzing. McCoy will have to throw this one away. Pine was in pursuit. Beacon and Fornstrom were both after him. So the incomplete pass will turn the ball over on downs to the Hornets.
Doggers are one of 3 or 1 of 4 passing on that. Have a nice return, get 13 yards, and then turn it over on downs.
Willing to get a 15-yard penalty there to help you out too. So it'll be Hornet football. 9:17 to go. Lerwick brings them out from the 34. 2 receivers left. Inside handoff to Schaefer. Schaefer, not much here. Going to be dropped there by Smith. Gain of a couple for Dalton Schaefer will bring up 2nd down and 8. Actually, Fleming in on the stop for the Doggers. Lerwick will send Schmidl in motion from right to left. Hands off to Schaefer once again, a bigger hole here. Schaefer sidesteps one, still on his feet, across midfield, down to the 46 before being tackled there. But Schaefer is quick.
84 yards rushing on the night.
We know of at least one touchdown. Michael and I can't decide whether he's got two.
Max or Wild Preps will tell us.
Yeah. 1st and 10. From the 46. Lerwick motions. Fornstrom wants to throw, does so. Got a receiver. It's caught. Jessen's on the run. Jessen can't avoid the tackle inside the 20. Jessen's slow to get up. On the tackle, Nolan Spears ran him down. And Jessen, I hope, is just cramping over there. It looks like that.
I think that's right. How many yards you give him on that play?
That was from the 46.
And they're down to the
15.
Yep.
31 yards.
Pine math.
Timeout's been taken. I think we'll take one with him. Let's take a 30. We'll double check Michael's math and be back to Lingle after this 30-second timeout.
The entire staff at Farmers State Bank in Pine Bluffs would like all Pine Bluffs athletes to know that they support you and wish you the best of luck this season. Farmers State Bank invites you to stop in for all of your banking needs. Farmers State Bank is located at 103 East 2nd Street in Pine Bluffs. Again, Farmers State Bank wishes all Pine Bluffs athletes good luck and supports you every step of the way. Go Hornets!
We're back in Lingle. Mike and Mike in the evening. Glad to have you with us. First down, Hornets. Beacon with the carry. Hit at the line of scrimmage and dropped. Another nice defensive play there. In on the stop is Oliver. Short gain on the first down carry. 3 yards for Beacon will bring up 2nd down and 7. No Wyoming Cowboy football this week. I think they got a bye this week.
Bye
correct?
week?
Yep.
They'll
bye
probably
week.
do pretty good then.
Yeah.
When's the boot?
That one's later in November, I think.
That ain't very far off.
No. Sneaking right up on us, isn't it? Lerwick wants to throw. Now we'll tuck it and run around the end to the 5, to the end zone. Touchdown. Stu Lerwick. I'm saying from 12 yards out.
Yep.
Agreed, Schmitty?
Yep.
So Lerwick calls his own number and scampers in from 12 yards out. 7:05 to go here in the third.
Give him 35 yards of rushing on the night.
I think that Pine will go for 2 here, and they will. Lerwick will bring him out. Puts a slot left side. The jumbo package. Big back right in the middle now. Jump pass is picked off. Brimmer picks it off. I like the design, not the result. Pine leads at 32-6 on the Clark & Associates scoreboard. Let's take a 1-minute timeout. We'll be back after this break.
Fornstrom Feedlots will custom feed cattle and sheep. They would like to take this time to wish the Pine Bluffs Hornets the best of luck this season. Fornstrom LLC also has premium hay and alfalfa pellets. Call 245-3674. That's 245-3674. Go Hornets from Fornstrom Feedlots.
Attention Goshen County sports fans. Heartland Embroidery has all kinds of local sports gear that is hitting the shelves this fall. Get all the latest gear for Torrington, Southeast, and Lingle Fort Laramie. Heartland is also your headquarters for UW apparel, signs, clocks, and so much more. Plus, if you're interested in winning Wyoming football tickets, check out Heartland's Facebook and Instagram for details. Whether it's local sports or cowboy gear, it's all at Heartland Embroidery on Main and Torrington.
We are back in Lingle. Pine leads at 32-6 on the Clark & Associates scoreboard. After the Stu Lerwick 12-yard touchdown run, short kick here going to be fielded by Cook once again. The up man, he will return out over the 35 to about the 37-yard line. Cook with his second kickoff return. Showing good hands right up there in the front.
See if the Doggers come out, make a little adjustment. Like to see a little more rushing game get established. Give them a little more time to maybe hit some passes down the field.
From the 37. Two backs in the backfield now with McCoy. Riggs, the deep back. The trail here will take the pitch. Gets around right in. Nice job taking on tacklers there. Wow. Put the
shoulder down and go to run.
Yes, he did. Yeah. Ran right through Serrano. Gain of 15 on the carry for Riggs on a nice carry there. 1st and 10. Doggers in Hornet territory at the 45.
That's a good way to start. Second first down in the half for him.
Serrano's probably still got an irritating ringing in his ears from that collision. They'll inside handoff to
nice
Hopkins. Hole. Hopkins with a nice hole. Big carry for him. Back-to-back, nice runs. Another first down for Lingle. Inside the 35, down to the 33.
Nice quick hitter there right off the left side of the line.
Still don't like the timing of that handoff. It looks like it's way too tight there, but they made it work. Probably can't call it a quick hitter if it takes too long in developing.
That's right. Yeah. Be an oxymoron.
Here's the slow hitter right up the middle. Another nice handoff here. Another nice run by Riggs. Riggs.
Tough running.
Still on his feet. Inside the 30 down to, all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Going to call that a pickup of 8.
Call it a gain of 9. 2nd down and 1.
They've got it working. Just keep going to it.
Yeah, doing it all on the ground.
Got an eye back.
Put him in a power eye right. Handoff to Hopkins, the up back. Hopkins loses the handle. The ball is loose, but I think they're going to say, yep. Side judge is coming in and saying that he was down. So Hopkins, there is a flag in the backfield. Okay, what's your call?
I think it's on the defense.
I think it's offensive holding.
Well, of course it is. You hate it when I set you up.
Never go broke making money, Schmitty.
Yeah. I'm sitting there trying to write stats, and you're...
I'm picking apart the play.
Yeah.
Seemed to have a little different level.
That was a nice run.
It was.
Good, tough run.
Yep.
And then here again, just like we talked at half, the 15-yard penalty is going to kill a drive.
So 2nd down and 11. Bremer comes in motion. Inside handoff to Riggs, still on his feet. Riggs behind the block up front. Now they'll say the ball came loose. Pine thinks they have it. No official word yet.
I don't think so.
Third down. That's the official word. Boy, Pine was all fired up. They thought that they had that.
Second play in a row that the ball's come loose at the end.
So it'll bring up third down, and we will call it 7. Clock runs with 4:33 to go here in the third. Doggers send 2 to the left, 2 backs, flank. McCoy, he fakes the pitch, going to keep it himself. Not going to get much. Well, better than I thought. McCoy will not have enough for the first down, but will leave himself just a couple of yards short. It'll bring up 4th down and 2. This has not been a favorable down and distance for the Doggers. I think they're 0 for 3 right now on 4th down attempts. Hearing no argument from Michael, we're going to go with that.
Well, was that a question?
Here we go. 4th and 2. McCoy with 2 to the left. Turns, hands off to Riggs. Riggs will be close. Pine thinks they've stopped him. Let's see. Based on where that side judge is coming in, I would have to agree.
Yep. Going to be about a yard short.
So another nice Dogger drive. Stalls out in Hornet territory.
Penalties kill you.
Pine will take over on the 25. We'll call it the 25-yard line. Yeah, he couldn't have been, I would say, more like a half yard short. He was close.
It looked like he almost had it on the stretch.
Mm-hmm. Lerwick with 2 receivers, 3 receivers left. Pump fakes, now throws. Got a receiver. That's
Back
Schaefer.
shoulder.
And I think he hauled it in.
I do too.
Great adjustment on the football by Schaefer.
24 yards.
Yep. Into Dogger territory at the 47-yard line. They like to throw that little out and up there.
And a little hitch. Yep.
Try and get him to bite on that hitch route there. 1st and 10, Pine. At the Dogger 48. Handoff to Schaefer, and Schaefer's got room. Gallops up the middle. Inside the 30 down to the 29-yard line. But you watch this Pine team. Ryan Fornstrom's out there going, hurry, hurry. We want to up tempo. Pine right back up there. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Handoff to Beacon. Beacon with a big hole right up the middle. Takes on tacklers inside the 20. Pine with so many weapons.
That's a big back to bring down.
Yeah, it is. You can tell that Dogger defense is a little gassed, and Pine's going to keep the pedal to the metal here. Already back up there. Tim Hurst, I would agree with you, made the statement that Pine just plays loose. They've got a lot of variation. Yep, Beacon again takes on, this time, Brimmer equal to the task as he will bring Beacon down, but not before a gain of 9 will bring up 2nd down and 1. Pine with the luxury of using
running
3
clock.
or 4 different, running clock first and foremost, but how many different guys have carried the ball? You've got Serrano in there now. Beacon gets a breather. Trips receivers left side. Hand to Serrano. Cuts back. Serrano to the 5.
Nice.
Inside to the 2. Faber there with the stop, but Pine will be 1st and goal.
That was a touchdown-saving tackle by
Yes,
that
it
young man.
was. Yes, it was.
Time's going quick in this third quarter, already down to 1:30.
Serrano's still in there. They'll hand to him, and Serrano is in. Touchdown. Lost the football, but they'll say he had already broke the plane. That is a Hornet touchdown. 1:26 to go here in the third. Serrano carries it in from 3 yards out. Now he will have to kick his own extra point. Will they go for 2? Nope.
$5 says they go for the kick.
$5 says he makes it.
We got to stop this.
It's an illness. I was right. You were right. Everybody wins in that situation. Yep. Point after is good. Pine extends a lead, 40-6 on the Clark and Associates scoreboard. Let's take a 1-minute timeout. We'll be back to Lingle after this break.
You're the apple of our eye. Hi, this is Misty at First State Bank in Torrington. We have absolutely awesome, totally free checking accounts. They have no hidden fees, no minimum balance requirement, a free instant issued Visa debit card, plus a free picnic tote, perfect for picnics, potlucks, and sporting events. Our way of saying thank you. Switching banks? Cash in on your debit cards and unused checks. Bring them in and we'll credit your new checking account $25. You'll like them apples. First State Bank in Torrington, division of Glacier Bank, your first choice in banking, member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Sue Davis at J.G. Elliott Insurance. We work with several insurance carriers, which means when you choose us, we can give you several home insurance quotes in one on an easy-to-compare format. We do the shopping for you so you can make the best choice when it comes to protecting your happy home. To find out more about J.G. Elliott Home Insurance, please stop by our office at 302 West 21st Avenue or call 532-2147. J.G. Elliott Insurance Center, a Platte Valley company.
Back at Lingle's Kirkfield here. CWAC Game of the Week action.
I think we got a new person kicking off for us. For Pine, isn't it? Nope, it's the same.
Yep,
Pooch
still
punt.
Serrano.
Let it go out.
Oh, should have. If it had gone out, they would have got it at the 35. As it is, they're going to get it at 36.
Pine's starting to let some reserves come in. Number 10. Who do you have for number 10 on Pine?
For the Hornets, number 10 is Jesus Solis.
Yeah. He looks like he weighs about 95 pounds wet.
Mm-hmm.
Reminds me of a young Dalton Keller.
Uh-huh.
You know, tries awful hard.
Yep. That's the second one he's been in on there. I think second stop he's been in on. So this will be Lingle's worst starting field position.
Yeah.
From their own 27. Yeah, Bremer wanted so badly to field that kick on the sideline there, and he would have been better served to have let that one go out of bounds.
Yep.
Shotgun snap. Quick pass. The flare out to Bremer is overthrown. That'll bring up second down and 10. Trying a lot of different things to try and get the ball in Bremer's hands here, but too high on that attempt. Now second down and 10. So the Cyclones pick up a win tonight. Winners over in Saratoga. That will be Lingle's opponent next Friday night. Lingle and Saratoga here next Friday at 6 o'clock. McCoy, quick throw. This one to Riggs. That one's caught.
Good coverage. Quick tackle by the corner there, number 5 for the Hornets.
Schaefer with the stop, but not before a gain of 6 will bring up third down and 4. Lingle's front has done a nice job. McCoy's had pretty good time.
Yeah.
To throw.
That's why, they got that running game going their first drive of the half. It looked like open it up, beat him a little bit. That penalty got him. Big down here.
Yeah, they're going to need to convert, don't they?
Yep.
3rd and 4. McCoy takes a snap, the low snap.
Pitch it forward.
Pitch it forward, and this is A big opening over the left side. A flag flies late.
And I think face mask at the end.
Slade Hopkins with the big carry. Boy, a dangerous handoff. There was pressure once again right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
So the big carry here.
Call that good for 25?
Yep. And they're going to tack on 15 more.
That's a second 15-yarder against Pine this quarter.
Hopkins showed some wheels there, didn't he?
Yeah.
Nice carry by Slade Hopkins. 1st and 10 Doggers into Hornet territory. Inside the 30. Wasn't that where Hopkins was run out of bounds? Doesn't feel like they put 15 more yards on that.
It didn't look. Maybe we got that wrong.
Yeah. 1st and 10. With one back beside him, McCoy takes the snap, fakes a handoff. Quick pass across the middle, in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. Aiden Matthews was the intended receiver. That was a catchable ball there, wasn't it?
Yes. Right in the breadbasket.
Yep. 9 seconds remain in the third.
Ball's on the 36. Little positive play here on 2nd and 10 needs to help these Doggers' spirit.
That poor Minnesota Vikings fan coming across here getting booed for his purple and gold.
No.
It happens.
Yeah.
2nd down. Inside handoff, nothing doing.
Nothing doing there.
Yep.
Who was that?
Nope, Mayfield.
72, Mayfield.
Yep. Nope, Felix Gregory. Sorry, Felix Gregory with a nice defensive stop there.
That's his second tackle for loss.
A loss of 3. Timeout called?
No, end of quarter.
End of quarter. Thank you, Michael. We have come to the end of the 3. Pine leads at 39-6 on the CNA scoreboard. Let's take a 1-minute timeout. We'll be back for fourth quarter action after this break.
Restaurant would like to take this time to let each of their customers know just how much they appreciate your business. They take pride in serving you the highest quality and authentic Mexican food. That's why they've been doing it for 20 plus years. They have weekday specials, new drink specials every Friday, and now every Saturday, Prado's will have a chef's surprise special. It may be a new dessert or even street tacos. It's all at La Familia Prado Mexican Restaurant.
The heart. It's a big deal to your overall health. At Memorial Hospital of Converse County, we have a team of dedicated healthcare providers who make patient-centered care the hallmark of what they do. Dr. Alan Mattern, a board-certified cardiologist and graduate of the Yale School of Medicine, sees patients weekly in our medical office building, and our cardiopulmonary team focuses on heart and lung health with tireless dedication. We are proving that bigger isn't always better at Memorial Hospital of Converse County. Find out more at conversehospital.com.
Final 12.
Welcome back to Lingle. Fourth quarter action. Pine leads at 39-6. Big third down here for the Doggers. 3rd and call it 13. McCoy alone in the backfield. 5 receivers in the formation. McCoy takes the snap. Looks right. Now flushed to his left. He can run it. McCoy takes on a tackler at the inside the 30 at about the 27-yard line. I think he's good. I think he got it, didn't he?
Yep.
Got just what he needed. So nice recognition there by McCoy. Gets his team a big first down. Run out of bounds, so the clock stops.
Number 20 for the Hornets come up and made a nice stick to get McCoy out. Not a very big young man, but played with courage.
3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. McCoy, inside handoff to Hopkins, and he's dropped. Beacon with another tackle. Young man's played a nice defensive game, hasn't he?
Yes, he has. He's a handful on that front line.
I don't think he played in the first game that we had Pine this year. Then we saw him 2 weeks ago when we were down there for a game that Lance Petch and I did. And that was kind of his, I think that was when they kind of discovered him, and he's playing really, really well here tonight. Now Brimmer will motion back into the formation. They throw down the field. He wants Riggs, but it's picked off.
INT.
Lerwick with the pick.
Nice job, Stewart. Way to read the ball.
Riggs thought that he was held up, but the officials didn't see it that way. So the ball will come back out to the 20, and that's where Pine will take over with 11:01 to go. Unfortunate. That was a nice drive Lingle had put together. Is that the first turnover of the night for Lingle?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Stewart's thrown 2 picks, one on a regular play and one on a extra point try.
With Beacon beside him to his left, expect a steady diet on the ground, and Beacon carries over the left side. He lost the football, but they'll say that he was down. Gain of a couple. Call it 3. We'll bring up 2nd down and 7.
His 4th carry on the night for 37 yards total on the evening.
Denver Bronco football on Sunday, Chris?
Monday night.
Oh, Monday night game.
See if they can win on Monday night finally.
I've got an idea for the NFL. Maybe quit putting the Broncos in prime time. Handoff here to
Big
Serrano.
hole.
He's got room. He'll have a first down. Over the left side, Serrano, slow to get up, was whacked there pretty good. They're going to take an official's timeout. Take a look at Abe Serrano. Took a pretty good shot there. I'm not sure who was in on the stop.
I thought it was 32, but I couldn't see for sure up here.
Chance for us to take a timeout and listen to a spot from our CWAC Sports Boosters. Let's send it back to the studios. We'll take a 30-second timeout and be back after this break.
Seasons change, so do our banking needs. At Points West Community Bank, we have the experienced staff to help you year-round. From planting in the spring, growing in the summer, and harvest in the fall, we have you covered. Our local ag officers specialize in the agricultural needs of our community and take the time to learn your individual operation one-on-one. Stop in and see us today to meet with our ag lenders to discuss your seasonal and year-round operating needs. We look forward to seeing you. Points West Community Bank, a new direction in banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Points West Bank in Pine Bluffs, 205 West 2nd Street. Call 245-3900.
We are back in Lingle.
Jeez.
The
Look at
big
that power
carry
run.
here, that was Beacon with the first down carry. He'll have a gain of 11 and another Hornet first down as they approach midfield here.
He just lowered his shoulder and manhandled 3 tacklers to get to that. He's running tough.
Yes, he is.
And he's a big enough kid. I'd want 3 out there to take him down too.
2 receivers right, 1 to the left, inside handoff. Beacon once again, big hole over the right side, tripped up by Fleming, but not before a 9-yard carry on first down. Will bring up 2nd down and 1.
Looks like the Hornets going to do a steady diet of running on this series. Use a lot of clock.
Yep, I would guess you are exactly right. Took over with 11 minutes left. Down to 9 minutes. Handoff this time. New ball carrier into the game. That's number, James Langlos. Flag on the play. Looks like a holding penalty coming here. Penyawa not happy with the preliminary signal.
Yep.
That probably means wind sprints in practice on Monday.
It's only for the betterment of the young men. It's not a punishment.
trying to improve you.
Going to make that, what, second and about 6, second and 7?
Yes, sir. So if the playoffs were held today, Pine would be the number 1 seed. Southeast would be the 2, Lingle the 3, and I believe Lusk would be the number 4. Big hole here for Serrano. He'll get the penalty yardage back and more. Carries over the left side inside the 30, inside the 40 down to the 33-yard line. He's quick. You know, you look at this Pine offense, so you've got the big back in Beacon. Then you've got 2 scat backs in Schaefer and Serrano. See a little bit of Langlos mixed in there, and you've got a quarterback that, if necessary, he can take off and run it.
And you got some pretty good receivers on the outside.
Yeah. First down. Lerwick fakes the throw. Now tucks it. Will throw this one to the sideline, and that one will fall incomplete. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised to see that right there.
Second half, Hornets have only thrown 3 times. Been a steady diet of ball control.
Lerwick may have said, hey, I'm going to audible this deal. We need to amp this up a little. Incomplete pass stops clock. 7:56 to go in regulation. Hey, don't forget, we are 1 hour away from Tim Hurst Friday Night Scoreboard Show.
I enjoy it.
Yep, does a great job. That at 10:05 right here on KRM-FM. Lerwick with the pitch to Beacon. Yeah, it was a late pitch. Dangerous pitch.
That's about 2 late pitches on the quarterback for Pine Bluffs.
Remember the good old days when that Nebraska offense could run that option? Then there were a lot of teams that ran it.
I liked Oklahoma.
Ran it. Yep.
Billy Sims.
Yep.
I am hip.
Third down, call it 11. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Lerwick looks right, now flushed. Tucks it, now pumps it, throws it, wants Fornstrom and overthrows him. So that will bring up 4th down. Lerwick, not sure what he wanted to do there. Set his feet to throw, then was flushed. Pulls up just before he gets back to the line of scrimmage and launches one. So it will bring up 4th down and 11. Pine will go for it.
Well, it's kind of a tough field position to punt. I mean, you have to be a pretty good directional punter to be able to get it to stay in bounds. You're on the 35.
Yeah, and you kick it into the end zone, you're going to net 15 yards, so why not? Lerwick rolls right. Wants to throw, does so. Got a receiver. Hit knocked out of bounds, and I think they'll say that that's a catch. Schmidl does a great job of getting his feet down, and that is a Hornet first down. That's nice.
Yeah, it is. Are they going to call that a pickup of 14?
Yes, sir. Schmidl with the tightrope act on the sideline picks up the first down. Hornets inside handoff to Serrano. He's tripped up. Not much there for Serrano. Cooper Smith in on the stop along with Hadley Fleming. Gain of maybe 1 will bring up 2nd down and 9. So the stage will be set. The final CWAC game of the year will determine the champion and the number 1 seed from the east side. Handoff to Beacon. Beacon chased, now forced outside, still on his feet.
He's just rumbling.
Yeah, he is.
He just has a powerful, powerful stiff arm.
Now the officials called timeout. And there is an injured dogger. Yeah. Couldn't see it over there. Not sure who it is. While they tend to the injured dogger, we will take a timeout. Let's take a 30-second timeout. We'll be back to Lingle after this break.
The importance of mental health has never been more prevalent, especially when it comes to our youth in the area. Young people can face difficulties, and number 34 in Torrington is here to help. Shad and the crew are now offering wraparound services in Torrington, Laramie, Cheyenne, Douglas, Wheatland, Lusk, and all towns in between. Number 34 wants you to reach your fullest potential, and they want to help you do just that. To learn more, call 532-0134.
Bloodhorn Lumber has a way for you to save big on the first Saturday of every month. And all you have to do is become a Rewards Program member. Stop in the store today and get enrolled. Then, the first Saturday of every month, when you shop at Bloodhorn Lumber, they'll take 10% off your entire purchase, no matter what it is. It's that easy. Become a Rewards Program member today. Stop in at Bloodhorn Lumber and sign up. Located at 219 West 21st Avenue.
Back to Lingle, Fort Laramie High School. The injured player, the quarterback, Brian McCoy, walks off under his own power, hobbled, looks like an ankle injury of some kind. Little bit tender on that left side, it looks to me like. I'm no lameness expert, but that's just what I would call it.
Let's call Paul Fornstrom.
Exactly.
Third and 3, I'm going to bet $5.35 gets it.
He should have got there earlier. No, that's 33 coming in late. Yeah, I think you're probably right. Schmidl comes across the formation, inside handoff. That is number 35, Beacon, to the goal line. Touchdown. 13 yards on the carry for the big back. That is Taylor Beacon with 5:41 to go here in regulation. Serrano is on to attempt the point after. Actually, Schaefer will kick the point after here. Snap, placement, kick is good. 46-6. Pine leads it. 5:41 to go in the ball game. Let's take a 1-minute timeout. We'll be back to Lingle after this break.
Good luck to the Pine Bluffs athletic teams from Pine Bluffs Gravel and Excavating at 600 Parsons. Call Pine Bluffs Gravel for all of your excavating and trucking needs, big or small. They also have landscape rock, road base, sand, and a variety of other gravel products. Whether you need a wheelbarrow load or a truck load, give them a call at 245-3676 and go Hornets. Looking for great prices and special offers on top quality parts and accessories? You'll find them at Pine Bluffs Napa Auto Parts. Whether you're looking for batteries, wipers, belts, or hoses, visit Pine Bluffs Napa Auto Parts on 8th Street or go to napaonline.com. You can reserve the parts that you need for your garage project. There are also winter deals on batteries when you stop in at Pine Bluffs Napa. Get the good stuff at Pine Bluffs Napa.
Welcome back to Lingle. Kirkfield, the site of our CWAC game of the week. It's been all Pine here. They lead at 46-6 on the Clark and Associates scoreboard. Schaefer has it teed up. He approaches and boots this one away. Line drive kick picked up by Brimmer. On the end around pitch, he hands it to Riggs, and Riggs is tripped up. That was a nice defensive play.
Yeah, that was Ryan Fornstrom staying at home playing the assignment football. So we've got a new quarterback coming in for Lingle.
They said that it's going to be Brady Cook, the freshman. They have high hopes for this young man.
Lingle's pretty young.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. Tim Hurst and I talked about that. You give this crew another year, it's just hard. You're playing a lot of underclassmen. Cook is tall at 6'5", I believe. But they say he's got quite an arm. Nice hand or a handoff here and a nice carry over the right side. Hopkins will carry. Gain of a couple. We'll bring up 2nd down and 8.
Now we got another injured Pine Bluffs player. Starting to take a toll on them, these boys out here.
That is that's Colin Jessen down there. Boy,
he's up already.
He's pretty sore on the left leg there, too. They're going to help him out the field. We'll keep it right here.
I've never watched this is my first time watching a 9-man football game. It's been enjoyable. It's pretty good action, and there's been some good contacts. These guys have looked at each other a few times.
Yeah, I think that the thing I like about the 9-man, it does spread the field a little bit, but it's not the track meet that you see sometimes in 6-man. That was just a little bit harder to kind of follow and to watch, but I like the 9-man game.
Yeah. And Lingle's down, and with 5:15 and running late in the 4th, you'd think that this is pretty well out of hand when you're your backup quarterback, but they're still playing hard.
Yes, they are. Cook stands at the 15, wants to throw, does so.
Picked off.
Pass is picked off.
Deflected.
Deflected into Gregory's hands, and Gregory gets the pick. Now a late flag comes in. Let's see if that was post-possession. I'm going to guess unsportsmanlike conduct. As late as it came in.
Ball's going to be marked at 20.
Sits there right now, but let's see what the call is.
The way they're facing, it's going to be against Pine.
So this will move the ball back out to the 35. The unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against the Hornets. And a timeout is taken. We'll take one with them. A 30-second timeout. We'll be back to Lingle after this break.
Pieper and Marsh Family Dentistry is now Platte River Family Dentistry. They're proud to welcome Dr. Lance Lucas to their practice. A Wheatland native, Dr. Lucas graduated from the University of Nebraska Medical Center College of Dentistry and is excited to get involved in the Torrington community. Dr. Lucas shares Platte River Family Dentistry's philosophy of providing patients with the highest quality of dental care in a gentle and efficient manner. Call Platte River Family Dentistry at 532-4448 or find them on Facebook.
Pine leads at 46-6 on the Clark and Associates scoreboard. After the penalty, or the penalty after the turnover, it will be Hornet football. Let's see if we see a different offensive unit out there for Pine.
Wonder if I think their backup is Justin.
Yeah, it's Stu's little brother.
But looks like Stu's still in there with 4:55.
You want to bet Beacon gets football here?
No, sir.
Beacon gets football here. Carries left side.
Nice tackle. Nice open field tackle.
Corey Ducheneau takes on Beacon, wins that battle. Drops him after a gain of a couple. That'll bring up 2nd down and 8. You know who hasn't been a huge factor here tonight is Ryan Fornstrom. He's done a nice job defensively.
Yep.
Caught an early, did he have an early touchdown pass?
I don't believe so, but he came back. He extended some drives for him.
Handoff once again to Beacon. Beacon with a big hole over the right side, still on his feet. Takes on tacklers inside the 15 down to about the 12. Beacon runs pretty straight up and down.
Yeah.
But proved right there that it's pretty effective.
Yeah. You want to be somewhere underneath his knees.
Mack trucks are straight up and down too, and they're effective as well. So
he's had 10 carries on tonight, needs 3 more for a 100-yard game.
I'm going to bet you he gets it right here. They'll fake the handoff. Lerwick rolls right. Going to carry it himself to the 5 and then run out of bounds. Actually, just inside the 10.
Long ways to go for 2 yards.
Yeah, it was. Tried to keep himself in bounds. Now they will wind the clock.
3:30 and going down.
Yeah, I would have thought that he was out of bounds. Clock runs, 3:20. Pine. 2nd down and 5 from the 8. Beacon beside Lerwick will take the handoff. Steps inside. Still on his feet. Now driven back by Oliver. Boyd
nice.
Oliver.
Nice tackle there.
Yeah, it was.
Good effort.
Took Beacon on right up at the shoulder pads. So they will say no gain on the 2nd down carry, 3rd down and goal from the 8. That is Langlos back in there beside Lerwick. They'll hand to Langlos. He'll have the 1st down. He chugs towards the goal line. Going to be stopped short of it. Ball inside the 5 down to actually inside the 2. It'll be 1st and goal from there. Hornets right back up there. Snap back to Lerwick. The handoff is to Langlos, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Hornets. 2:03 to go in the 4th. Langlos carries it in from 3 yards out. And now the lead 52-6 in favor of the Hornets. Schaefer will once again attempt the point after out of the hold of Fornstrom. Snap placement kick is on the way, and it's good.
Nice looking kicker, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Good athlete all the way around. 53-6 the score. Let's take a 1-minute timeout. We'll be back after this break.
Looking for free instead of fees? Platte Valley Bank can keep your finances moving forward with no ATM fees. Whether you are headed to the lake, the mountains, or just to the grocery store, you can enjoy the freedom of free ATM access anywhere, anytime. Pursue life with confidence knowing Platte Valley Bank is always there to help. Visit us today at www.pvbank.com. You belong here.
Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC.
Premier Bone and Joint Center's team of board-certified physicians brings decades of combined experience in diagnosing, treating, and rehabilitating orthopedic conditions in their respective subspecialties. Whether we're working with children, senior citizens, or University of Wyoming athletes, we ensure our patients always receive compassionate, thorough, and effective care to restore quality of life. Visit us online at premierboneandjoint.com. Wherever you need us, we'll be there with 9 locations across Wyoming. Premier Bone and Joint Centers, worthy of Wyoming.
Schaefer puts a toe to it. Nice deep kick.
Nice deep kick.
Fielded by Bremer at the 15. Bremer works to his left. Still on his feet. Breaks away from a tackler. Turns it upfield. Bremer with a head of steam. Over the 40 to the 50 and tackled by the kicker. Dalton Schaefer has to run him down.
They had him all but stopped on the 22, and he just would not give up. That's going to give him over 150 yards of return yards on kickoffs tonight. That is effort.
Yep, it's impressive and fun to watch. So we will see the youngsters take the field for the Doggers. With 1:20, Cook brings them out. two receivers to the left, one to the right. Cook, inside handoff. Quick tackle there. Colt Brown with the carry. That's my buddy, Colt Brown. Timeout taken by the Doggers. We'll take one with them, a 30-second timeout. We'll be back to Lingle after this break.
Torrington Vision Source is a proud radio sponsor of area athletes and the Wyoming Cowboys. We're your one source for your family's eye care needs. Eye exam, full-service optical, contact lenses, eye diseases and injuries, surgical co-management. We use the latest in technology, not only in diagnosing your problem, but also in the products to fix it. Our helpful and friendly staff is just a phone call or click away. 532-4114 or TorringtonVisionSource.com, or like us on Facebook. Torrington Vision Source. Doctors Grant and Linda Jones, East M Street in Torrington.
Thank you, Chris. Back to Lingle. Mike McNamee, Michael Schmidt, Chris Jenkins. Glad to have you with us. Pine flexing their muscle a little bit here tonight. Look pretty good. They lead at 53-6. Cook from his 50. Motions one back into the formation with the carry. That is William Fireisen. Notice how I paused there and waited. That one's a mouthful. I'm not sure how I would have come up with Fireisen. So the carry will bring up third down and long.
Could be the last play of the game.
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
Under 30.
Colt Brown in the backfield behind Cook. And Cook will take a knee, and you are exactly right. That is where this one will end. Final score, Pine 53, Lingle 6. Let's take a 2-minute timeout. We'll come back to Lingle for some end-of-the-game stats after this break. We're back in 2 minutes.
This is Al Maloney, General Manager at Transwest Ford in Torrington. With new car inventories continuing to be low nationwide, now is the time our experienced staff can help you custom order the exact Ford you want. And remember, we buy pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by, call, or visit our website for a free, no-obligation appraisal. 307-532-2114, or visit us online at twford.com. That's 532-2114 or twford.com. Transwest Ford, you've shopped the rest, now buy from the best.
Ty's Pit Stop in Lingle is under new ownership. Johanna Abernathy would like to welcome new owners Dave and Heather Saul. The Sauls will continue to offer the same great customer service that you have come to expect from Ty's Pit Stop. Robert and Johanna owned and operated Ty's Pit Stop for 17 years. On behalf of Robert, Johanna would like to thank each and every customer over the years. They truly appreciated your business and wishes Dave and Heather Saul all the best in their new endeavor.
At Points West Community Bank, we know that agriculture is more than a business. It is a way of life. With over 94 years of experience in serving Goshen County, we understand and value the ways of our local farmers and ranchers. Through the quality of banking services and lending relationships, we take the time to know our customer and learn their operation firsthand. Stop in today to meet with our friendly and experienced lending staff to discuss your agricultural business needs. We look forward to seeing you. Points West Community Bank, a new direction in banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Our producers know that running a successful operation these days requires having reliable service and quality products. That's why you know you can trust the knowledgeable people at Westco to provide you sound agronomic advice, aerial application, bulk fuel, lubricants, propane, tires, and other essentials to keep your operation running smoothly. Our priority is helping you succeed. Call or visit your nearest Westco location today. Westco. Service, solutions, success.
Westco's your best value through and through.
Final score here, 53-6. Pine wins the CWAC Game of the Week over the Lingo Fort Laramie Doggers. It's time for our end-of-the-game wrap-up, and it is brought to you by number 34. The importance of mental health has never been more prevalent, especially when it comes to the youth in our area. Young people can face difficulties, and number 34 in Torrington is here to help. Shad and the crew are now offering wraparound services in Torrington, Laramie, Cheyenne, Douglas, Wheatland, Lusk, and all towns in between. To learn more, call 532-0134. They sponsor our end-of-the-game stats. Second half, all Pine. They led it at the half, 26-6. Then in the third quarter, with 7:05 to go, a 12-yard touchdown run by Stuart Lerwick was followed by a failed two-point attempt conversion. Then, with still in the third, with a minute 25 to go, Abe Serrano carried it in from 3 yards out, followed it up with his own PAT to make it 39-6. Into the fourth we went. Taylor Beacon, with his first touchdown run, a 13-yard run, was followed by a Dalton Schaefer PAT to make it 46-6. And for good measure, they added on one with 2 minutes and 3 seconds left. James Langlos this time carried it in from 3 yards out. Schaefer followed up with the PAT. The score was 53-6, and that's how this one ended. Now, I'm going to send it over to Michael. Are you ready, Michael?
I am ready. I've got my math done.
Into the game stats here from Michael Schmidt. Michael, take it away.
Thank you very much. Let's go to the Doggers first on the offensive side. Brian McCoy, he was 5 for 12 tonight for 68 yards. Receiving, Caden Riggs had 2 catches for 42 yards. Mr. Bremer, who was busy all night long, had over 172 yards of return yards, added 3 catches for 54 yards. Mr. Hopkins had 8 catches. He did the load of the work for the receiving for 54 yards. They had 150 yards in passing, 168 in rushing for a total of 219. They came out the second half, only had 1 penalty, but they still could not mount a comeback. They had 3 first downs in that second half, 1 by penalty and 1 penalty for 15 yards. So they cleaned it up a little better, did a nice job of staying in there and being an effort. Now over to the Pine Bluffs Hornets. They came out the second half. They had 10 first downs. They had four penalties for 55 yards, 3 of them being 15-yard varieties. Rushing, Dalton Schaefer came into this game. He's back after injury, and he had 101 yards on 6 carries. Abe Serrano had 6 carries for 45 yards. James Langlos, he had 2 carries for 9 yards. Taylor Beckton, he was the workhorse. He had 10 carries for 97 yards, most of them in the second half, and did well. The quarterback, Stu Fornstrom, he had 6 carries for 37 yards. On passing, he was, 12 completions. He had 2 interceptions. He threw for 250 yards. Receiving, Ryan Fornstrom had 5 catches for 61 yards, a lot of those to help extend drives. Alex Sloan had 1 for 5. Colin Justin had 5 for 85. Schaefer came out and had 8 catches for 70 yards, and Tyler Beckton had 2 for 29. They had a total of 250 yards in receiving. They're a pretty good game here tonight. It doesn't show it on the scoreboard. Well played by young men. Few penalties, but pretty good sportsmanship. Everybody walked away shaking hands. It's what we like to see in your young competitors.
Yep. So a couple of takeaways from this one. First of all, obviously Pine comes in as the number 1 ranked team in the state, and I think they proved that they are worthy of that. They've got a lot of weapons on the offensive side. Do a great job defensively. This is not this is a talented Dogger offense that they held to 6 points here tonight. So that my first takeaway, but I think the Pine faithful would probably tell you we've done nothing yet. Without a win next Friday night, everything that they've done so far is kind of for naught. So a big game where they will host Southeast next Friday night. That'll be the CWAC game of the week. As far as Lingle goes, I think if I had a chance to address that Lingle football team, I'd tell them, hey, you guys still have a lot to play for, and that's a team that will make a run into the playoffs. I really I like the East side right now, and I like their chances in the playoffs. You're going to end up, if it ended today, they would end up probably making a trip to Fremont County and taking on Wind River. I wouldn't think that that's a team that you would – I wouldn't bet against Lingle in a game like that. So,
well, as you were saying, as you look at the schedule that they've played, Lingle comes out, their first 5 games are not against the toughest opponents. They go to Southeast that with the wins, the number 1 seed, with the losses, the number 2 seed out of the East, and you lose to them by 2. You take away the Pine game that got out of hand, and I really attribute a lot of that to penalties early. But your Doggers, you're exactly right. They still have a ton to play for. They've got a season ahead of them. They can make a deep run, and they can still surprise some people. If the coach would get them together, team play together, they'll be fun.
Yep, I would agree with you. So lots of football left to come this weekend. No Wyoming Cowboy football, but we will have Denver Bronco football on the air Monday night. That will conclude our weekend of football. So, Chris Jenkins, thank you very much for running the video for us here tonight. To John back at the studio for keeping us on the air. Don't forget, Tim Hurst Scoreboard Show coming on at 9:35, or excuse me, at 10:05.
Yep.
10:05, and that will put a wrap on today. So we will sign off here for Michael Schmidt and Chris Jenkins. I'm Michael McNamee saying good night, everybody. The final score, Pine wins this one 53-6 in our CWAC Game of the Week. We hope to have you back next week with us. Have a great week, everyone.